Good evening. Welcome to TCH Live from Texas Card House in Austin, Texas. I'm William Whitey, the New York Nit, with you on this 4th of May. Some call it Star Wars Day. Some call it Cinco de Quattro. I call it May 4th. We got Kevin with some 10s as we get started with 136 no limit hold'em this evening. 25 from Kevin. Mike L with ace-queen offsuit. Just kind of flat out of the small blinds. Probably plays a little bit better as a 3-bet. Iceman gonna see a flop with 7-4 offsuit, see if he can find a piece of this.
No, I finished down. I mean, I recovered.
He cannot. Mike flopping the best of it. Middle pair. Kevin does have a gutter with the 10s.
Hey. 3 players?
Yeah.
Hey, you. Bro.
Oh, Iceman 40 from Kevin. Now a 3-flop raiser.
Maybe Iceman identifies as
Mike falling. Kevin looking for a jack or 10.
like the
Turn, which is a 5 of clubs. Both players with a club turn. Check, check.
Yeah, there's something like yesterday too.
7 of diamonds. Everything will break out. Queens will be best for Mike.
Some of it's so cringe at this point. It's like, what?
Everyone just wants attention.
$100 from Mike.
Like
Virtuous.
pioneer.
There's a lot of it. It's just like, live your fucking life. Make your money, go do your good stuff with your life.
Yeah.
Kevin gonna let go of those 10s.
It's fine. It's also good.
So on to the next hands. Nice little start there. 10s versus ace-queen action. Hope you've all had a good Thursday so far.
What's up? No, I still have to do
Glad
it.
you found your way here. Another exciting night of poker. I see some of our usuals in the chat already. Rena, Kicker Problems, Ray. Good to see you all. And Jedi Master
Just
Ted
reminder, guys,
acknowledging
make
Star
sure you're
Wars
leaving
Day as
both
well.
your cards over the target just for an extra couple seconds so they can scan. Alright, we're good. Action here.
This time it's Barber with ace-queen.
Three raises, 16.
16. Doesn't look like we have the 6 time. We have 10s again. Deja vu all over again.
What a thing,
Sam gonna flat. Kevin with King Jack suited goes for the 3-bet.
7 folds.
Flash, no?
Up to $50.
Hard flash.
Who cares? It's clocked. If
If you see a suited ace, have to just get out of there.
8 folds, 9 folds,
Mike, not a believer in the mantras.
1 fold.
You know what?
Not sure what the story is with that short stacks photo there. I'm sure there is a
Still over here.
Now I only have a 50.
Kristen did not ask, so she cannot help.
Dealer should have said something.
Whatever it is, hopefully it doesn't get us canceled. Over to Sam with
No, but it
10s.
flashed that way, so
We
if
certainly
anyone...
can't be considering a fold.
I know.
Is he thinking of a back raise of some kinds?
So what, man?
5 raises.
He is. A whole bunch of those green $25 chips going out there.
Pretty low.
275's worth.
We would have had shortcake and shortcake. No, strawberry. No, we're gonna
Probably a little confusing to Kevin,
That's 2 long characters.
who luckily doesn't have a hand where he has to actually make a tough choice.
So I want to put a space after the G.
King Jack, no good in the 4-bet pot.
Can't put it in.
Barber with ace-queen suited. Very weird spot here.
That broke his telephone game, that's how we should decide our names. Like, we
Depends on what you think Sam's doing.
Person to your left.
And there is the consideration that there's only 400 behind if you call,
Shit, that means I get to name the dealer.
which will be about 2/3 pot.
What would you call him?
And so you'd be essentially trying to flop a pair and then call off. So he's going to just let it go.
I know what I can.
So Sam's going to pick up some money here. But the 10's not even getting to the flop.
Thank you.
We can't have our phones out at all.
No, afraid not. Straddle for 6. Straddle for 15.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say, see?
I have 15, everyone. Okay, we're good.
Got the 6 and the 15 on, and we've got Doug raising it up with the 9-7, making it 50. Kevin with ace-10, the suited variety, very playable,
8 raises,
3 bettable,
150, 9 folds,
makes it 150.
1 fold, 2 folds, 3 folds, 5 folds, 6 folds.
Back to Doug with the middling suited gapper. Probably just a fold usually, but not this time. He is going to call. So heads up. Over 300 in the middle already. 753 is going to give Doug top pair.
Yeah, they were stealing
How did we get so many fouls?
Both players with backdoor flush opportunities.
5.
I think it was 16 and the other one had
Kevin, our pre-flop raiser, making it 85. Doug did not call a 3-bet to full top pair. He is going to call here,
maybe not 2 to 1, but they still had 60 fouls.
which will get us to the turn.
Heads up.
Jack of clubs. And over, but no improvement for Kevin.
straight zero. I was hoping AD can like put together that confident.
There's a lot of Steph Curry.
Kevin going to go for another barrel, thinking he could maybe get rid of some weaker pairs, get rid of some draws. And he does just that. He does get rid of the 7s with that chunky 325.
You still had a chance to win it. It was that Jordan Poole shot, like kind of like Cowboy. Yeah.
And so it would seem we have 2 Kevins.
Straddle for 6. Double straddle for 12.
And
That means you were far behind the entire one.
we don't distinguish them at all apart from what seat they're in. See how much confusion we can get out of that before we get to the night.
Like desert. Like after Kobe.
5-12, everyone. Double straddle for 12.
Or after Kobe.
Crazy Frenchman, JTM, Doug. Good to see you all.
And then Golden State just was so exciting.
Just joining us. Be sure to hit that like button.
Being on the flop. No.
Let the world know that you're enjoying this, and maybe we draw some more eyes onto this and make some more friends. Short stack, raising the ace queen, $30.
6 folds. 7 folds.
Flop wasn't good for you. The turn.
Kevin gets defend his straddle with the ace 10 offsuit. This is seat 6 Kevin. Not the Kevin from last hand, a different Kevin. Kevin flopping a gutter. A few more outs against short stack.
Playing a game, that game's like 20?
Just put it wherever, it doesn't matter.
Come back and
Short stack's 25 gets called. And there's the 10. Kevin with the better pair now. Short stack with a gutter. Short stack making it 80. And it's Kevin going to go for the check shove. Short stack won't be drawing dead, but not drawing all that live either. He's put himself in a weird spot. He's basically priced in 113 with 400 in the middle. He does make the call. He's going to be looking for a king, queen, or a 9.
I don't really care. Whatever you want to do.
3 times?
What do you got?
Looks like we're going 3 times.
I need a 9.
Casino.
I need a 9 or a...
Kevin gets that one with the 6.
Or an ace or a king.
The 3 is also a good one for Kevin. One more chance for short stack. Another 6. Short stack. Got to be down to 0 stack. Getting scooped by Kevin. But don't feel too bad for short stack. I'm told that earlier today he did hit the quads of the day jackpot, the quad 4s. The good news, though, for all of you in Austin is that he works here, and so per the rules of TexasCardHouse.com, he only gets half the jackpot. There's still $900 in that quads of the day jackpot. That jackpot will grow every day. It is not hit. The quads will go up by 1 for every day it does not hit. Best promos in Austin right here at Texas Card House. Also, the quads in your hands we have going, PLO or PLO bomb pots. Get dealt quads in the hand. You're going to win some money.
I don't need it. They told me it was for me. There's also none available.
Etsy Scooter. I have no idea Doug's motivations for using the stream name that he's using, but that is his choice. Only rules we have, you have to keep it nice and keep it not political. Mike L opening the ace-10 suited.
6 raises, 60, 7 folds.
Kevin in seat 6 choosing to play the 4s as a 3-bet.
1 call.
Kevin looking to hit the quads of the day for the other half of the jackpot. 3 ways we go. See if Kevin can find some 4s. He finds no 4s. He does, however, have the best hand on his 9-3-3 2-club flop. Best made hand at the moment. Ace-high clubs for Mike L, though. Kevin continuing for 150, and Mike holding the ace-high club draw. On the board, that is not great for a 3-better, especially when he can't have a big suited ace. Mike gonna call. Short stack getting out of there with his cards that were nothing like the ones on the board. We go heads up. Just over caught behind for Mike. That's a 5 on the turn. We're dancing all around those 4s, which are still ahead.
It's just like the cost of doing business.
6 bets.
Also don't know your electricity.
250 the price this time.
Bought annual memberships and boxes.
Half pot.
Something wrong with it.
We gotta win about a quarter of the time to break even there.
Something wrong.
And we see Mike has more equity than that, so he's getting the right price to just call immediately. He has the clubs. His overs are both live too.
Oh, there's a spare.
They will often both be live. He is going to call.
And 9 calls.
We'll go to the river, almost 1,000 in the middle, rather. The river is the 7 of spades. 4s will hold for Kevin.
Heads up.
Kevin going to go for the third barrel. I think he's going for the value bluff here.
200.
No, I said all in.
He said
You what?
I said all in.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is all in. He verbalized all in. Verbal is binding, as they say. And the ace high with the busted draw gonna find the nut. Nice pickup for Kevin there. Over in seat
All right,
6.
guys, that is going to be my time. New dealer coming in. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for playing, everyone.
And I think that'll be it for Ryan. Dealing these first few hands tonight on TCH Live. Looks like we're gearing up for a $10 bomb pot. 4 cards, 2 boards, as it should be. We've got Carolyn in the box.
In a good mood. You're all pretty good.
One-time producer of this program. Pulling in the cards these days. Of course, for me tonight, we've got producer Kristen pressing the buttons and making the lineups, as she so wonderfully does on our Austin shows. Cameron shuffling these cards up, getting dealt out, and see what kind of madness we'll get this time around with the bomb pot.
Kyle hit it in that range earlier. We only got half, so it's $900 quad squad.
If you look like that in real life, I feel like it would give you a head.
One of these things that you see in Texas and not so much in other places. I'm sure that there are places that like their PLO bomb pots. They usually just do them as like a game of their own, which is a thing that goes off here sometimes. TCH will spread pretty much anything if you've got enough people who want to play. Dealers are certainly up to the task.
Yeah, why aren't you Kevin C, man?
Our first flop's got a couple of hearts.
Check.
Our second flop's got a couple of 7s. How about the 7 of hearts and another heart?
I mean, my head's pretty far away from that.
Bottom
You want me
2
to pull
for
it all the way
Kevin.
back? All right, well, we got
Nothing like that.
6 check, 7 check, 8 bets, 80.
We see Kevin in seat 8 with aces and top trips.
Thank you.
And then 4.
Potting it. He's also got backdoor spades on both boards.
Aw.
10's full for Barber. Makes the call.
Head-
Wants to keep this multi-way. It's a very one-way hand. He also has a weak heart draw.
We need some help with
It's going to go heads up. Barber probably doesn't even realize what good shape he's in. His hearts are live on top. So is his gut shot.
heads.
Boom. 3 of hearts. Barber now free rolling here. He's got the 6 high hearts with the open-ended straight flush draw to go with top boat on the bottom.
240.
Kevin with just top trips and an overpair. Facing a pot-sized bet, $240. Holding top trips on the bottom, just an overpair on the top where the obvious draw has come in. He is going to call, though. He can kiss most of that money goodbye. So we go to the rivers. The 5's going to pair on top. Deuce of clubs on the bottom. Barber going to scoop here.
720.
Kevin probably likes that top river, thinking, well,
Showdown.
he might have free pair. He pots and
10 full of
He
7s
gets snapped.
Hearts
10's
up
full of
top.
7s, and then 10s and then 6 high hearts. That's a scooper. Unless the scanner is lying to me.
720.
Scanner is not lying to me. I think we're just figuring out what the price was. Getting the chips cut out. Big one going Barber's way.
Yeah.
You gave me
Wow, we got a moment. The TCH Las Colinas opening was massive.
the top.
And you know what? It's not too late to get in on that $250,000 guaranteed tournament.
Thank you. I did. That's why I
Flight
gave him
D
25 back. 'Cause he gave me
should be in
7.
late reg right now up in Las Colinas. And then 2 more flights tomorrow, 2
And
Saturday.
Kyle,
$250,000 guarantee. They're well on their way to smashing that. I'm told that they were actually alternates yesterday on a Wednesday. Like, there's basically no tournament I've ever played outside of WSOP where there's been alternates on a Wednesday.
And they're like,
It's just been that incredible.
Black please.
Wish I could get up there and be a part of that.
Black 6.
Good luck to all of you who are up there playing that tournament. Or will play it this
9
weekend.
full.
And if it doesn't work out, I hear bad beat bacon is a thing. And it's supposed to be great bacon.
3 raised to 15.
Barbara with the steam dollar, the 8 of spades, 8 of hearts,
Full, 7 full, 8 full.
making it 15. And winning. $10 without seeing a flat.
Money, you said? Yeah.
6 is on. 1 full. 3 call. 5 full. It's $6.
Barbara limping. Queen 9 suited.
6 raised to
Kevin
26.
raising. Seat 6
7
likes to
full, 8
raise.
full. 9 call.
He's made it 26.
20%.
Mike Long with Queen 9 offsuit.
3 players.
Barbara's gonna feel enticed to come along. Gonna be hard for anyone to flop a pair here. What do you know? Kevin, the one in seat 6, flopping a pair of jacks and the best hands. The Queen 9s both have a cut shot. Seat 6 making it 60. And just the gutter. Gotta fold. Mike finds his way to the muck. The graphics are slightly behind here. And Barber going to peel. Just a gut shot. No hearts in his hands with 2 hearts on the board. 5 of diamonds will not help him here.
3 check.
Queen 9 of clubs, a hand that's usually just going to give up on that flop.
150.
Only 3 outs that are clean, and they're not even outs to the nuts. He folds this time.
Big check.
I mean, still gotta be in my favor, no?
We're not even half an hour in. We see
Not that I'll be
2
wrong,
players
but
up 800 plus at what is ostensibly a 1-3 game.
if you went to Vegas and looked at the official odds, I'm sure friends are better. Are better than He's not the best player in football.
1 full.
Like, the quarterback, is he like healthy or is he just fucking done?
3 makes it
His arm just fucking good.
10. 5 fold, 6 raised to 40, 7 fold, 8 fold, 9 fold.
Possible, like, retire after this year or something.
Kevin 3-betting a small pair again. This time pocket 3's making it 40.
Yeah, I mean, I think they gotta like run it back.
Barber facing yet another 3-bet. King 9 offsuit. Another hand that probably you just fold pre-flop usually when you face a 3-bet. But he does decide to call. King in the window. Barber flopping the best of it this time on King 10-5. Check, check. Another king for Barber. He chooses to check again.
I think I've heard that.
And Kevin gonna go for $60. Barber perhaps assembling a check raise here. Decides to just call instead. Deuce of clubs completes the front door hearts that nobody has.
Yep. I held the deck way back, like intentionally on that. So that's
Barber
not
gonna check, try and get Kevin to bluff at it one more time. Certainly Kevin could have some busted
The
draws.
burn cards are so far away.
He chooses not to though. Barber gonna turn over the trips. Gonna take it.
Oh, thank you. I guess my understanding was that I didn't want to. All right, live 6. Free call.
Looks like we got the 6 on again.
Action. You call. Live 6, yeah. Action's on you. Kevin
Barber
C.
wimps, and now
Raise to
Kevin raising the
35.
Jack 10 suited.
Fold, fold.
Kevin getting a nice little run of playable hands.
I know. One no.
35 for Mike L. Or 35 getting called by Mike L.
1 fold. 2 call, 3 call. Alright, 4 players.
We go 4 ways here. 7, 7, 3 rainbow. Everybody's gonna miss here. Kevin gonna continue for 75 on the board where
9 fold.
it's hard for anyone to have a piece of it.
Kevin, how
That'll
much
get
did
the
you
job done.
500.
5.
John, I have no control over what people choose to use as their stream name. Generally, like as long as like you don't keep it, you don't get political. As long as you keep it polite, that's what production will go with. I have no idea what's motivating people's decisions for their various names here.
He doesn't move that well. I mean, he's still above average.
Looks like we'll have a new player joining us in seat 4 momentarily.
Alright, 3 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold. 8 raised 15, 9 fold, 1 fold,
15 from seat 8, Kevin, our other Kevin.
2 call. Heads up.
Nice man defending. King 10, 9. So draws for both players here. We go check, check. And at 5 of clubs, he'll complete the draw that nobody has. Iceman with a gutter here and 4 of clubs. It's going to be 4 clubs on the board. See if anyone wants to bite at it. Check, check. People happy to just check it down. Jack high going to be good.
What's the name for this? Seat 4 for the live stream.
What's the name?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra.
Sandra. Seat 4,
Do you want a
Sandra.
fancy name like them? Iceman, Bob?
20 looks like?
Sounds like
Is that
Sandra
220?
joining us.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Poker goddess, 5-2.
Sandra's fine.
Get my candle on here.
Sandra, 220. Welcome to the game.
This game with a hard cap of a $1,000 buy-in. There's no match
We're
here.
just doing dealer street finals, right?
Yeah, there's no button.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
That's a pathetic roll for me.
you can just scan your card.
Why I didn't have money on it?
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 raise 15, 7 call, 8 fold, 9 fold,
Kevin with king queen raising again.
fold.
Gets a couple of callers. Barber with some red jacks. Perhaps he'll do some 3-betting of his own here. Makes it 45. I like the 3-bet. I don't think that size is going to accomplish anything at all, though.
45.
Kevin has a price to call. Doug has an even better price to call. Short stack has an even better price to call. Short stack has exactly a pot-sized bet left behind here as we go 4 ways here.
4 players.
Open ender for Doug. Jack's still the best hands.
3 bets, 100. 6
Barber continuing for 100. Short stack misses, gets out of the way. Heads up to the turn. Another 4.
That's 160.
Barber goes 160. Doug with a pretty good price to draw to his straight.
When you're counting your chips, can you just make sure you're counting closer to your card? So it's not a straight bet. Thank you.
And now Barber fills up. Jack's full of 4s. I think I'm going big here if I'm Barber. Hope Doug somehow has a straight. Don't know what else is going to pay you a substantial amount here. Barber going instead pretty thin, 190. Doug has 10 high. So he's going to just fold. As you usually do a 10 high.
So we're going to see quad boards again.
Pocket 4s earlier.
No.
Kyle hit it.
I know. They're still available. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
'cause you only
we-
get 450 this time.
We would call
Yeah.
bullshit if you did it twice.
He saw the flop, flopped a set. He said, nah, not this.
Kevin, fresh out of the package.
Exactly. All right, small blind, big blind. Live 6, live 15, live 30.
Let's go.
That's a lot of straddles. 6 of them, I believe. Kevin seat 8 this time with ace jack of hearts. Makes it 100 over the live 30. Good chance that just immediately works.
Seven.
Doug with jack 8 of diamonds with a defensible hand on that final straddle. We go heads up. Doug is dominated. Potential trouble for Doug here. Both players flopping a pair of jacks.
7 check. 8 bet 80.
Kevin going to continue for 80. Doug quickly calling, holding top pair. Pretty weak kicker. Deuce of hearts. Kevin adding a combo draw to go with what is already the best hand.
7 check. 8.
Kevin going to check back. He's got too many outs to go with his pair. 6 of diamonds. One of the few rivers that he might find problematic. 4 to a straight on the board. He now loses to a 5. That said, Doug probably doesn't get here with that many 5s as played. Kevin going big, 235. About, okay, not that big, about 2/3. Gets snapped by Doug and gets shown the bad news.
Rush the live stream. Oh, he's right there. It's like he knew.
That's a, I thought it was one.
Okay, that's yours too.
That was mine.
Oh.
That was mine. I thought
Oh, you thought you were the small one. Oh, I thought it was from the last game. All right, never mind. Sorry.
Where did you
Try to
find
give me an
it?
extra dollar. Oh, Matt, can you grab her a table?
Bring her table.
Yeah, so you can put your stuff down.
Thanks, guys. 'Cause I'd have been shitting going, what the fuck happened? Damn, I better put it in my backpack.
No, not just now. All right.
Thanks, Sam. Doug.
On to the next hands we go.
Like the assumption, huh? What? I was gonna screw it.
All right, live 6, live 12.
6 and a 12 this time.
C3. Okay, never mind. Never mind, you guys. Moving along. 8-fold, 9-fold. 1 make call. 2 raise to 50. 3 call. 4 fold. Top call. Can you just, my arms are not long.
First set
That's
flipping
okay.
9-6. Iceman raising and getting a bunch of callers.
Hey, don't look at me.
I don't know
didn't
who
do
threw it.
shit, all right? I was the first to fold.
You know who
Oh,
throws
okay.
it, knucklehead.
Dog.
Doug.
It was
Fucking side eye.
all right. 4 players.
Yeah, that was a nasty.
Jack 10-7. Jacks for Iceman. Barbara with at least middle pair. Gutter for a short stack.
3 bet 60 bet. 5 call.
65 from Barbara when he gets checked to. It's hard to imagine him not having at least a gut shot to go with that 10. Just Sam calling with ace-6 of diamonds. I'm wondering if these cards scan correctly. It's an interesting hand to peel with, just the back door. 5 of spades on the turn. Half pot from Barber, and then Sam just gonna fold. Perhaps he was searching for an ace or a diamond there.
Thank you. And those cards also.
Barber having a good night so far. Hope you're all having a good night in the chat.
At live 6.
This weekend, TCH Spring, 150K guarantee, $300 buy-in tournament. Bonus if you double bag. Check that out if you're in the area, or you feel like taking a drive to the area maybe.
Don't take.
You can drive to Houston, you can drive to Las Colinas. I got stuff to do here in Austin though, otherwise I'd probably be on the road to one of those places.
Fold call. Raise 25.
I'll just have to catch the Poker Atlas series.
Fold.
Mike limping a mystery hand, short stack, making it 25. Mike defending.
Good.
Heads up we go.
Heads up.
Short stack missing here.
Fine. Mic check. See what else.
Short stack moving all in and getting the quick fold.
You? Live 6. Everybody scan your card. Alright. Got them all. 9 fold. No one raised 20.
Another playable hand for short stack, King Queen. Makes it 20. Suited connector for Kevin, 8-7. Goes for the 3-bet. Short stack being so shallow, I prefer a call there if I'm going to keep playing it. We see 5s just hit the muck. Problem is, with this hand, you don't really have the implied odds to continue against somebody with so few chips behind. You generally want 20 to 1 when we're talking about straight flush type hands. Short stack with King Queen should just be shoving. He's going to fold though.
Got me crushed.
He's going to fess up and he's going to get shown that it was a lousy fold. Being that short, like I'm just playing for stacks with King Queen. I'm pretty happy to get it in. Gonna have 2 live cards pretty often, especially against a player like Kevin, who has been playing a lot of hands.
I make more sets with 10s than any other.
Doug, how much is that on?
10-3, man. It's
Like
okay.
imagine you shove over Kevin's 3-bet. He's priced in.
Whatever the other stuff, whatever the other stuff you like, yeah. Play it all, man. It's okay.
Live 6.
No one's gonna judge you. Just because you're on.
You can double straddle. Alright, live 12. Live 25. Got it? Okay. 3 folds, 4 folds, 5 folds, 6 folds. 7 raised, 90. 8 folds,
It's gonna
9
be
folds.
awkward when you look down at Ace's turn.
Is that how this twice? You guys can win?
90 from Doug over the
We're
straddle.
actually checking the camera if that happens again.
Suited ace for Iceman,
JJ, what's that
who
about?
put the 25 on.
You coming in?
He got his job back.
you know he got fired.
Okay, sorry. Like, soundproof headphones.
Heads up we go. I see a spade, and I see another spade. Iceman with the nut spade draw. Gutter for Doug.
And I said all in, and he just
Yeah, he didn't hear you. You're supposed to have one
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, you gotta.
Doug our razor.
Seven.
Gonna continue.
I usually have that
$65.
one on my ear, one like I did.
Iceman flattening.
You made it?
Yeah, man, they 15. I got
Iceman making a pair. He already had the best hands.
well, it'd
Here
be
it is
extra,
now.
yeah, like 31
Doug
days.
picking up
So
the open
June
ender.
3rd,
Feeling good?
feeling great.
Okay, very good.
What's that pillow, my pillow, dude? I knew you would.
Doug gonna check now.
Well, hell, my birthday's June 9th.
Iceman gonna check. Let's see if we get a spicy river.
You wanna come to
Do we
Vegas?
ever? 7 of spades.
Come to Vegas in June.
Nut spades for Iceman. Well, yeah, he walks the straight flush. He has the nuts. Doug with a straight.
Well,
On a board that is supported with straight.
A buddy of mine made a deal with me. He said if I could last till then, he'll
Doug also with the king of spades
my
blocker.
entry in the mystery box.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That's cool.
Kinda cool. Parlay 45 days sobriety into $1 million.
Sweet. You go with it.
$372 the price from Doug.
If I win $1 million, everybody's going to
So Iceman with just one choice, he's gonna be all in here. I'd be dumbfounded if he did anything else. He has the nuts, and all in is the only raise that makes sense.
mystery bounty. Award sheet. It's like the first weekend. 1,000.
Guaranteed?
It's $1,000. It's a
$1 million?
It's $1 million bounty. Like one of the bounties is $1 million.
That is an all-in,
And then the first prize is $1 million.
and can Doug find the folds here? This is a little over a min raise. Gotta be really hard for him to find a fold. This is actually not quite a min raise. 346 with 1,400 in the middle already.
Bucks find that he only been there 5 years. Won a championship.
818.
Number
Call.
one in
He
the-
reluctantly calls.
in the conference. They fired the-
Gets shown that they both got there on that chaos card, the 7 of spades.
They had a good year.
Really? No, they were hurt.
Giannis was hurt for 3
They got
games.
fucked in the playoffs.
Giannis was hurt 3 games.
Yeah, 8.
And Middleton didn't play like half the year. And they still finished number 1 in the
It doesn't matter. They got eliminated in the first round.
So why would you fire him? After
Rough night
5
for
years
Doug,
and they won a
unfortunately.
championship. Damn, Kevin, I don't want you to play like my team, but I don't want you to be the
What have you
best.
done lately, you know?
You know how many people
Sounds
win
like KJ is
championships?
talking hoops
One
with
team
somebody.
wins.
One of our dealers.
It's tripping.
All right.
A friendly bunch for sure.
What have you done for me lately? 2 years ago, they won a championship.
Carolyn stepping out.
Lately, you won a championship.
10?
KJ stepping in. Back after this.
Good of you to bring like a jacket or sweater.
We're just 2 weeks away from the Poker Atlas Tour's inaugural stop at TCH Houston. Should be a great one. Whole bunch of guarantees. Couple of big weekend tournaments. They've even got some mixed games. They got some horse. They've got some OE. Gonna do my very best to spend some time out there in Houston at one of the newer TCH locations. It's not the newest anymore. Las Colinas opened up yesterday. That's the newest one. Houston's the second newest one, though. Here come the cards for a Bob Pot. See these V-pips. Sam and Sandra below the line. Sandra only having seen a few hands.
9 and 4, yeah. Hey, I need you to stand right here. All the cards at the same time over there.
Some other players being quite active. Looks like Doug has topped up.
You lost seat 1 and 9.
Buy-in capped at $1,000 in this game. There's no match, unlike our Monday 2-5 show where that does have a match. A7 deuce with diamonds and 9-8-4 rainbow. See gutter for Kevin on one side.
1 chip, 2 chip, 3 chip.
Bottom set for Mike and top pair. It's Sam potting it. He's got ace king 10-7 for aces up and a bunch of draws. Mike calling with his set and his ace. Short stack with 2 pair and the bottom end of a straight draw. He's going to move all in for a little bit more. Iceman going to get out of there. Barber presumably getting out of there. Sandra, Jack 9-6 deuce getting out of there.
It's a lot of back. It's not just one hand. It's a lot of back.
And that's a dead raise. So Sam and Mike just calling. Short stack not having enough for a full raise does not reopen the action. We see king of spades, 6 of spades. So short stack makes a straight on the bottom. But Sam with a bigger straight. We see a bet and a call. Mike with aces and kings on top. Sam also with aces and kings and 7s. And now aces full of kings for Mike and Sam. They have the nuts on top, and they're going to get, Mike's going to get quartered, rather. Sam with the bottom.
King and nuts on the bottom.
All in and a call.
All in and a call. Mike going to get quartered.
King and 10-7.
Yes. Yeah,
They're going to quarter everything short stack without a sufficient piece of either board.
That's this.
10-7 straight. Going to take the bottom for Sam. Sam gets all of the bottom. All right, so get that quartered. And
that's such a.
in the meantime, Dallas apparently switching from ante first to big blinds first in their tournaments. So in tournaments, like sometimes you may get to the big blinds, you don't have enough for both the big blinds and the ante. The question is what comes first? And up in Dallas, it's going to be big blind, just like it is here in Austin. I find it is a bit more player friendly to do it that way. The purists don't like it so much. There are places that are ante first. There's some places in Vegas that are not WSOP, like they go ante first. There's some other clubs in Texas that go ante first.
That's Doug.
And Las Colinas tournament going on.
Foul coming in for 2.
More flights. One going on now. 2 more tomorrow. 2 more Saturday. Should be massive. I'll pull a poker out, so see how many.
Seat open on live stream.
Sounds like somebody's calling it a night. I think it's Doug calling it a night. I see his chips are gone. I see his seat is empty.
He was already tilted. You
I'll email this in.
Huh?
I will get one just.
All right, TCH Social Las Colinas.
Alright, so y'all scan. Looks like we got everybody.
The C got 80 today. The D flights got
The last 7.
late reg going on right now. They got 55 already in there. I don't know how many they got yesterday. Now, kicker problems, WSOV is big blinds first. It's other places that are the other way. Kevin raising and taking it there. Though, wherever you go, nobody really knows. So anytime that comes up, it's usually a floor call because nobody really knows.
pullers left and right. The game was slow.
Doug said the game was.
What's really fun is when you get some of these traveling crews, traveling dealers, where like they deal events that are both ways. Like they'll deal under WSLP rules, and then they'll deal under WPT rules, where it's the other way.
RUIDI.
Gotta love tournaments.
Yeah, RUIDI.
Over the table, Rudy.
Personally, I'm just hoping that
Coming up with 1,000.
I don't find myself in the spot where I'm asking that question.
He's probably gonna go try to play.
Probably gonna go live.
If you're down to one big blind and you're under the gun, just shove any 2 cards. That's another solution there.
Oh, yeah, there you
If
go.
it's ante first, it's mandatory that you do that.
Okay, good. If you ever need to know it, show it on. 3, 4, 4 calm. 5, 4,
Sandra looking the ace queen.
7, 4.
Kevin is pipped, but he is raising the 25. Mike is in turns pipped by Kevin. Gonna call out of the small blinds. Nice man with king 6 suited. Guess he doesn't feel like he's gonna get re-raised. He calls. Sandra gonna call. We go 4 ways. No Broadway cards on this board.
Wait,
8
now, so
deuce,
scores are
deuce.
still in play today. Still in play, so there's 900 left to win. Right here. 9, bet 25. 2 fold, 4 fold.
Mike gonna lead for 25.
Take,
Kevin, not a believer. He does have the best of the 2 remaining hands. And it gets even better as he turns a jack.
all in.
Mike gonna shove his remaining $300, and
300.
I can't believe Kevin hasn't called already. Yes, it's 2x pot, but he did just turn top pair, so. I think we'll be seeing a call before long. You just put your chips in and say, please don't have a deuce. 302 the price.
Oh,
We see Mike is drawing dead here. Meaningless 7 of diamonds on the river. Kevin gonna stack Mike.
Is that a new pickleball logo on your hat there?
so,
Yeah, pickleball friends gave me
The skeleton?
the skeleton, yeah. I don't know where it's from per se, but
Do you play pickleball?
I do. Yeah,
Me too.
sweet.
I love it.
I can tell because most people are like, is it a tennis racket, is it a ping pong towel?
What's a pickleball?
You knew right away.
Oh, yeah. I played quite a bit.
You did?
Yeah.
I have yet to play pickleball. I've heard about it.
Other than San Marcos.
Oh, cool, cool. It's a good scene in Austin. There's like meetup groups. of
Kristen
big,
keeps
like,
wanting to try it too.
oh, you were big blind. You're small blind now.
Cedar Park?
Cedar Park.
Oh, shit. It's not,
Yeah, apparently there's like a whole
They're
community.
building in Cedar Park like a complex.
This is a 1-3.
11 court complex with
Hey,
like.
can it be $2? Oh,
You know why
changed.
they're
I thought
doing
it was
it?
2.5 then.
Why suddenly pickleball is being
Okay, he put
picture
$2.
and suddenly people started doing it?
Hey,
Oh, the Olympic. We want to add a new game to the Olympic.
Yeah, but it's just,
I thought it was 2.5 then.
it's just taken over.
So that's from the last talk.
Yeah, they are doing it. It's like it's obvious just to it's a new game.
Yeah, I know. No, look, normally when it's, I know, I used to do it a 1-3 game.
No, I think the plan is to.
Sure, and that makes sense. I mean, sure. It's such a great fun game, and anybody can play.
Anybody, watch it on. All right.
Yeah.
Kevin?
It's as competitive as you want to make it.
Yeah, for sure. But you can learn it the first time you ever play. You like learn it.
6 is for Sandra.
No. Oh, I
She's asking.
Oh, you asking?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
the bet is
didn't-
3.
I thought you
Yeah.
said
All right. 4 card, 5 fold, 6
Sandra
fold,
gonna call the $3.
8 fold, 9 fold.
Short stack with a slightly better pair. Battle of short stacks here. Neither player that deep. 27 to raise from short stack.
4 card with heads up.
Here's the call from Sandra. Heads up we go. Short stack flopping the set.
Okay. Okay.
Check, check. Sandra with a little life now. Sandra turning the open ender on this 5 of hearts.
Oh.
Sandra gonna call the 20. Queen of spades on the river completes the front door spades that nobody has.
That's 75.
Short stack making it 75 with this set. I think Sandra does not like this hands quite enough to pay here. She does let it go. We'll go on to the next hand.
Four fold, 5 raises 25, 6 fold, 7 card, 20.
25 from Sam, waking up with a suited connector at the wrong time.
20.
Rudy, I don't know how to say his name. He calls with the 7s.
9 fold.
Rudy, okay, it's pronounced Rudy, I'm told, we think. And he's going to run into kings. Kevin making it 100 with kings. Barbara with 9s. And playing deep enough to set mine. He wants to go that route. He does call.
5 cards.
As will Sam. We're going to go 4 ways here to the flop. Not exactly what you want with kings. Good news is Kevin is in position. 7 right in the window.
4 players.
Chaos City. Barber with an open ender. Sam flopping the bottom ends of the straight. Rudy with middle set and the best hands at the moment. And kings go from first to worst.
That's 75.
Barber going to lead for $75 with these 9s. Over pair plus open ender.
All in.
Sam shoving $1,000 almost into the middle. Music to Rudy's ears. He has a set. This is where he's going to eyeball the stack. Like, this is where you just say, please don't have a straight. And if you do, please pair the board, KJ. Rudy moving all in. The kings having to fold without putting another dollar in the pot.
How much you play?
Vomit inducing right there to have kings and then have it go bet all in before it even gets to you. Open enter for Barber and an overpair. It's like, how dead am I?
Big bet's 965.
Because the weird thing is, like, you are actually blocking the better straights.
said 865?
You are blocking Jack 10, or Jack 9 rather. 10 9.
65, 885.
I swear I know how this works. I think he's computing the pot odds.
They're in. They're all in.
I'm just thinking, guys, give me a sec. IPA?
Huh?
That's like that love something. Love Street.
He doesn't quite have the odds to go for
Don't
it.
like
Not to mention, you are dead every now and then. You do block the straights that have you dead, but that doesn't mean they don't have them. Just means they probably
You
don't
know what I
have
do
them.
like is that a beat of purple head is pretty good. It's out of New Orleans, Louisiana, basically.
Set versus straight versus overpair with a draw.
Is it grapefruity? Graham?
What a sick spot. So the most I'm calling is 800 something.
So this is 965 here. This is 885.
Grapefruity?
What a sick spot.
But they're pretty stout too, huh?
I call.
All right, call.
Anything
Make the
once,
885
twice?
first.
He calls.
885.
Yeah, once, twice?
Oh, just once. Three-way.
One time.
You
You
have
got
a
a
nut?
set.
You have
You got a set.
Yeah. You have a set?
I have a straight.
I mean 885.
You
Yeah,
want
but
once,
what's your,
twice?
what's your
Once.
straight? What's
Once.
your straight?
Go for it.
What's your straight?
9-10.
Oh, I mean,
You got the top half.
I didn't have.
You're lying.
8.
There's no lying in fucking poker.
Well,
Oh,
you're gonna see on screen.
I hope
said
it's
he
10.
did,
I
but
hope
then he
it's
went, "I'm
10.
just kidding."
Actually, I have more outs.
Gotta give the pots
I
right.
get
I
885
have
from you,
14
sir.
outs.
I think there is a small side pot between
is
Sam
the
and
But no
Barber.
knives, okay. Oh man, what a spot. What a spot. So much counting.
Good luck, Owen. Oh my God.
Barber gonna be looking for a 10 or a 5.
All right.
Rudy looking for a board pair. Sam hoping for some bricks.
Sweet. All right. We got we're going one time. One time, Kristen.
One time. Here we go.
All right.
A
We got,
3 and a king.
54 set of sevens.
5-4 gonna hold. 5-4 gonna scoop.
It's already all in.
Yeah, he called all in. You just
That's our
opened
Yeti cooler of the
$80.
night.
Show him.
Did you tell me you had 910?
He said 910.
He said I was kidding.
I said.
Kings would have rivered a 7. It would have been no good.
You had pocket nine?
I had pocket 9.
All right, $80. Yeah. Thank you. That's good. But you
Easy
too.
come, easy go. Nice hand.
Nice hand.
I have to call it. I have to call it. That's right.
What a hand that was.
Actually, when you said you had 910, your best
Yeah, but then he
odds
said he
would've
was
been
good.
You want
Yeah,
the
I
board
said
to
it.
pair, so you
Yeah,
hit it.
Yeah.
Good bet, Sam. No fucking around. Get it in there, man.
All right, buttons right.
Yeah, I don't think Sam wants to keep that on.
Rudy's coming in for 500.
Plus, he's gonna flop basically the nuts again.
1, 2,
Nice hand, Sam. 910. Scallywag.
That all in was certainly, that was quite the escalation. That said, I mean, there are certainly some turn cards that are going to be awful for you. You have no room for improvement with that particular hand.
All right, buttons right.
Just like that, Sam's the big winner.
Yeah, no, I know.
Barber's still up,
The
though.
low end too, so yeah, 10 wins. I didn't have as many outs as I thought.
Even after having that chunk taken out of him.
Hail Mary.
That's what he said, no. Doing whatever we do.
That was a super fun spot.
All right, man, Barber.
We can continue on here.
It's a fun spot if he didn't have 910. When he said that, I was like, oh, that's
He flopped, it was like $100 a flop.
5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold. Raise to 15.
15 from Mike with the 5s.
Barrels on live stream, please. Barrels on live stream.
Short stack, gonna call.
1 call, 2 fold.
3 deuce.
Pop that shit.
Yeah.
Folds here.
$3 now? We got enough rounds?
Heads up.
Heads up we go to the flop.
Leave the flop, man.
Fives versus 3 deuce.
One time. Every time. One time every time.
Set of fives. Bottom pair for short stack. Nobody with spades on this monotone.
Except for me. If you go against me, we go twice.
Mike gonna continue.
You know,
2 straight hands where we see a set.
yeah.
Short stack and
Like
a
with
fold.
him now, I always go.
Yeah, Mike, you go one time. One time. One time. We gotta get you a double. Gotta get you a double. I didn't think you was bluffing with ace 10. It would have worked had he not hit a jack on the turn. It might have worked. I don't know. Kevin pretty kind of sticky sometimes. He might have called you. He might have called you with ace jack high if he comes like a 9 or something on the turn.
He would have took about 3 fucking hours to make the call.
Ah, damn, bro.
We did it till tomorrow.
75.
Your rep receives
No, actually,
you.
he went all in. Hey, Sam, did you
Live
shove?
6, live 6.
Did you shove or did you just sweep?
He should have.
I raised pre-flop and
But like
then,
Yeah,
$100,
that's fine.
right?
See, 3 and 4. Hey, can I get you?
yeah, it was $20 I raised.
Oh, not
He
you.
raised
3
$200,
and 4.
Okay, 500 more?
We good?
And then did you shove on the flop?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a live
Looks like
6,
Rudy
7
gonna
fold,
top
8
up
races,
to the
25.
max.
Oh, shit, I ain't got none.
Kevin
I'm gonna give
C8.
it to us. 7.
Making it 25 with the king queen.
9 fold. 1 race is 60.
Short stack with 10s, making it 60.
Fold.
Seeing a lot of 10s tonight.
There's just
5 fold. 1, 3.
Seat 6 Kevin.
But I was better than
The suited ace, not a great one. Gonna play it as a Colts 4-bet, ace-8 suited. If you're gonna play it, 4-bet it. Short stack, gonna call all in.
Hope you have a good hand.
225.
How many?
25 more.
He's gonna move all in for 25 more. And get
All your
Kevin's
options are
gonna-
available. All right.
How many times? What do you want to do? Rip it? What do you want to do? What do you got?
10s.
Oh, fuck, I like that, but I guess I got live. 3 times? 3 or 1, whatever. Just rip it.
One time. Devin.
One time, Kevin looking for an ace to down these 10s for short stack.
I'm feeling it for you. Oh, let's go.
Instead, it'll be a set of 10s for short stack. Spades come in though.
Damn, dude.
Back door for Kevin. Short stack gonna get stacked in the most painful way. He flops the nuts. Kevin was drawing to just backdoor spades or backdoor
I
wheel.
folded 8-7 of spades.
And
$80
what do you know?
straddle, and it got there. And Izzy had a fucking queen high spade flush, and I would have doubled through on his ass. Oh no, because he had
so
queen
4
off,
gone,
and I
1
had the
gone.
nuts, but I didn't call the 80 straddle with the ace-7 under the gun.
7 added 500. Got 2 seats on the
You know
live
what,
stream.
you're,
Barrels on live stream.
If you're gonna play ace-8 suited as a Colts 4, I don't mind if the poker guys throw him a bone now. I don't know about all you in the chat.
Oh, I see. All right, cool.
Looks like short stack and Sandra both stepping out.
45, sorry. 45, right. Thank you. You can double straddle for 12 if you want. It's a dead button. He was just waiting for 1, 2. He was just waiting to see the 1, 2. Last rounder for 6, 8 fold. Call. 2 fold.
Like,
Call.
flipping the
Call.
4s.
6 fold, 7 check.
Barber gonna get in there. Sam gonna get in there.
4 blood.
Even if the graphics did eat his hand just then.
5 check, 7 check.
I don't think he
9
connects it there. I don't remember him having anything there.
Bet 12. Fold, fold. Call.
He's
6-3, bet 12.
there we go. And Barber's pair of 5s are best.
Alright.
Mike calling a $12 bet.
I bought chip.
10 of clubs will
Good.
make things look worse. For both players,
Oh.
Barber gonna fire 20 this time. But what is the best hand? Which gets even better as he rivers 2 pair. Bottom 2 for Barber. I think he's gonna go for some value here. 91 in the middle.
That's 40.
Goes for 40, a little under half pot. Try and get called by probably like a 10. Wraps a jack.
One stream does not do it.
Spades did miss.
No electronic.
Be a pretty brave call with the under pair, which he will fold.
$2K behind. 2K? 2K behind. Alright, y'all got Brittany coming in. Good luck. Appreciate you.
And KJ gonna step out. We're gonna have another bomb pot. I think we've got Brittany in the box. Well, we've got a moment.
Video is
Be sure and check out the 150K guaranteed tournament happening this weekend in spring. Day 1B happening as we speak. Day 2 on Sunday. There's some more day 1s tomorrow and Saturday. 1,500 of you double bag.
I think you had 3 there, and then you ripped
That's
it
a
on
TCH spring.
But
Also have the Las Colinas grand opening tournament happening. $250,000 guaranteed there, 400 buy-in. Some great promos going on. 9 hours for $99. Complimentary menu tastings. I hear the bad beef bacon is wonderful. 9 for $99 happening actually both Las Colinas and Dallas. TexasCardHouse.com for all the details on the promotions. I do understand that the hours between Dallas and Las Colinas are interchangeable. Little park there.
Straddle the ballpark. You got me? Got everyone?
Yeah.
And here come some cards.
That was the best bluff I could do.
I remember that one. I don't remember exactly the card, but I was watching.
Ace Jack 5 with a couple of clubs. We're holding for cards to get scanned here. 10-7-3 with a couple of clubs. Who's got clubs? Not Kevin.
7 of hearts, yeah. One check. Everybody
I think we're just getting the graphics sorted out. Kevin with king high clubs both ways.
Two bet. 5 4 3. Great. 8 calls, 9 folds.
We don't know the last card from Mike L. We'll see if it's club or not. Sam with the small club draw. Just folds to the $20 bet from Barber, who has middle set. As well as a straight draw on the bottom. Folds the 20 and let's see, 6 and a 10. I think we've gotten to the turns heads up. So that's going to be trip 10s for Barber. Set on top, trips on the bottom. And Kevin gonna fold to the bet from Barber. Not drawing to the nuts. Second nuts will certainly get you in trouble, and then you see that board pair. Like you could even just be dead on that board and be drawing it maybe half the pot, which is always a dicey proposition, so I don't mind seeing him get out of the way there. And all of you who have played the bomb pots, what do you think there? Let us know in the chat.
Damn.
$20 from Iceman. Kevin with the adventurous defense out of seat 8, the 6 deuce of diamonds. Flops a gut shot on ace 4-3. Jack 9 the best hands. Iceman gonna c-bet here. Can certainly have the aces as the pre-flop raiser. He gets called. Bink, 5 of diamonds. Kevin turning the straight to go with the plus the straight flush gut shot. Does not get another bet out of Iceman. 10 of hearts. Only way Kevin's going to get any money is if Iceman decides to bluff. Front door spades did miss. Any deuce does make a straight on this board. Kevin makes it 60. Gets the fold. Gotta look at our winnings. Sam and Kevin, both big winners. Well, it's a pretty good night for Iceman and Barber so far. As we play 1-3, no limit holds him on TCH Live out of Austin. Willie Moati, the New York Knit with you this evening. Preston pressing the buttons, Brittany dealing the cards. Looks like a 10 and a 20 on. Barber limping with ace 4. Somebody had kings and they weren't at the table. Oh dear. Iceman with a 10 and a mystery card. He might have a heart draw here. Who knows? Jack 9-4. 2 hearts. Bottom pair for Barber. Guess not. $15 from Barber will get it done.
What up, cuz? Yo, give me a jar.
Thank you. Unfortunate time to not be at the table. Certainly seen that before on this show. I think it was just last week there was an L Times break that cost us aces versus ace king.
Play tournament? Yeah. But you're not playing, doing a lot of series and all that? Yeah. See, I fired one on the 400.
I did too, the 400 I did.
Yeah.
Fired 3.
Oh, shit.
No bueno.
No
I finished
bueno.
5th in the 6th one. Only because it's not right.
Well, that's cool.
Barbara whipping the 6-hour straddle. Iceman, and we just checking here.
I may fire one.
We go heads up. Ace, king, 7. Pair for each
I feel
player.
like I'm donating. You don't play tournaments at all, do you?
I would really be donating. Chase was trying to convince me yesterday to do the 800 on white.
Well, see, Aaron's been texting me.
Barbara gonna get a call.
Double through on Chase on a pop.
2 pair for Barbara now on this 4 of spades.
Fuck that shit.
On the fly.
Barbara pulling ahead. 20 this time gets the call from Iceman. Just a pair of kings.
Patty got Chase.
That's all he's going to have.
And she doubled
Barbara gonna be
Aaron
good
doubled
here.
her up early.
Will not get the 3rd street.
Oh, he's good. Yeah. And so go figure this. So there was 350 players on Saturday when I played 400. I was supposed to sit down a lotties at my table. And Aaron gets transferred to sit right next to me. He's crazy. We had fun. The lotties a good tournament.
I'll give it whatever he has to say.
Oh, he's solid. He trapped me a couple of times.
How much? 15.
Queens for Rudy. Makes it 15. Unfortunately, nobody wants to play with him.
Large field tournaments, probably the highest form of luck that
Like, is it 50?
You gotta get lucky.
like you can live a lifetime and not run good enough, and you can run so far above your needs.
You gotta win the fifth.
Can you give an example of someone?
What's that?
Can you give an example of someone who would support your plan?
Yeah, Cam, you remember?
I could.
Cameron Blazevich just finished 32 at the WSP last year. And he's like, he's done a tournament.
60 from Iceman with an ace and something else.
He won
15 is on. Same with ace queen. It's a solid holding. He's going to call. We'll go heads up.
You just gotta wait.
Sam either way ahead or way behind here.
I think you got patience.
You gotta have patience, and that's why Tillman
It's ace 3 of diamonds for Iceman, who has a gut shot on 853. Nobody can be making the flush here. 75 from Iceman gets the folds.
It looked like it had.
But it's like you could play a lifetime of tournaments and then run really bad in like the final 2 tables and come out whatever amount, or you run good in like one pure spot and you could be a huge winner for life.
Yeah.
Right. It's very high luck in live tournaments. Because there's not enough tournaments you'll ever play in your life to realize.
All it takes is one really good run.
You can turn on like multi-table.
Well, online tournament players can play like 5,000 a year, so they can admit it.
Feel a lot more volume.
They get rid of the variance.
Salient point being made out there about tournaments. You only get to play so many live tournaments, and when you get a giant field, it actually gets kind of hard to truly show your potential. Barber's ace queen with some potential, making it 32. Rudy, no, you can't double down. 8-3 offsuit is going to defend that $12 straddle. See if he gets rewarded. Not this time around. Jack 4 deuce.
Oh, it's like
$2. Can you throw in the $2? It was
What's that?
50.
Oh, $2. Give it to him.
50.
Thank you.
Thanks.
He's going broke over there.
15 going to get the call.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, like, you play a tournament with 1,000 runners. The variance is insane.
Run away.
Like, let's say you're an average player, and there's 1,000 players in the tournament. You got like a 1 in 100 chance to make final table. Let's say you're twice as good. 1 in 50. Then you still have variance on top of that. Or you could be the person who just comes right out of the gate and wins one right away because you ran hot at the right time. Like if I were playing poker full time, I'd be playing cash much more than I'd be playing tournaments. But as it is, I have a day job and I screw around in tournaments. Is Barber going to screw around with King 5 offsuit? Facing the $20 raise from Ice Man. He is. Kind of a light defense. See if he gets rewarded. He does have the best hands. $9-8-4 will give Iceman the open ender. King high still slightly ahead. Iceman continuing for 45 with too many outs. Barber going to have to fold now. Thanks to everybody watching right now across their various platforms. Be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying this. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Feel free to say hi in the chat. We got a great community here. Barber calling. Rudy is re-raising with 7 deuce. He makes it $100. Do they have it on, or is this just for the lulls? We're about to find out as they all fold. He shows it. He shows the 7 deuce. And nobody's throwing money at him, so it's just for the lulls.
Can't believe how many times they got hit Monday.
Good for the game.
Bunch of times.
Can't say that's something I would do. But you know what? There's a lot of ways to play this game.
They're so slippery.
Little explosion of cards there.
They are really slippery.
They did.
It happens every now and then. These cards do feel a little different than the normal cards. Like as RFID cards go, these feel the most like real cards of what I've seen so far. They're still not quite the same, and things like that happen sometimes. No big deal, though. Looks like that's going to be a walk for Iceman. Gets rewarded for straddling. Ace King for Kevin. Makes it 35. And anyone offer resistance. Maybe Barbara with the Jack 8 off. And the straddle. He put the 12 on. And he did it with pennies. Those $1 white chips, a whole bunch of them in front of him. He is going to call.
I know, I'm sorry. That should be a call.
A lot of pennies. A lot of pennies.
A lot of pennies.
Heads up we go. No sweat for Kevin, top pair, top kicker. On a pretty safe ace, queen, 6 rainbow. $60 from Kevin. Barber making the folds. Want to size him up a little bit. Kevin has been doing some betting tonight. He hasn't been afraid to wager. Speaking of wagering, I'm going to do a little right now with some of these fake internet points. See if we can improve upon the 24 I had the last time. I would say that's an improvement.
What do you like about the lodge?
Tony is the one to run here. I can't play the 1-2. It's too hard.
Yeah,
1-3 over there is good.
it is good. Yeah. A lot of action.
See who can put some money in. I think Kevin can do it. Yeah, they're seed 8.
Cap on the bomb.
2010 offsuit, $25.
I prefer here to run.
Yeah.
Barber gonna fold the Doyle. The 10 deuce.
Unless you want to play
Even
late.
more trouble than usual at particular time, so good fold there.
What? 1-3 happened kind of late.
Oh yeah, I mean recently it's been really old.
And hearing a chat about the bomb pot scene around town. One of the things I like about TCH, the much more liberal attitude towards bomb pots. We play a bunch of them, and we don't count them. 1-3-6-15. Maybe we have to get the first scan before we can fold them. There we go. Barber limping this offsuit king. Sam's got a better king. Kevin getting a free look with Jack 3. Barber with the only pair here on ace 9 deuce. Check through. Kevin pulls ahead with a pair of threes. $10 from Barber. Kevin gonna call. Heads up to the river. 2 pair for Kevin now. Jackson threes. Gotta love these wet spots. 50 from Kevin. Perhaps trying to say I might have missed my clubs. Does not get any additional value there. Continue on here. See the 6 and the 12 on.
It's so different.
Battle up the straddles. Kevin min raising. Rudy shoulder real raise looks like.
7 again. No deuce.
Oh my gosh.
Gets the job done.
Crush.
Out of 7, he didn't have the deuce though. He had a better kicker this time.
7-3.
I folded 7-3. I would have loved that showdown.
We're charming.
Sam's just about the Lottie line. Barber playing over 40% of the hands tonight. 1-3, no limit holds him. We put up a list for this if people are interested in playing. Game starts at 5 o'clock. First 9 players on the list who are here at 5 o'clock, they get the seats. Then we start the streams play around 5:45 or so.
Who are you talking about?
And also,
Playing cards the other
look in
day.
the video description, follow the link to the forum if you want to get on the show, if you're interested, whether it's here in Austin, or up in Dallas, or out in Houston, which I believe is on air right now on the Texas Card House channel on YouTube. Just in case one stream's not enough, you want 2 streams. And I'll pair an open-ender for Kevin. Rudy with the gutter. And the betting lead.
I didn't, but I
44 the price from Rudy. I doubt Kevin goes anywhere here.
I like watching this.
I think Kevin is thinking raise. Minute 155 it looks like, and got the snap fold. I'm not sure what the goal of the raise is. I'd be curious to know.
You doing good? You should come here.
We need him.
No pair plus a draw is usually comfortable just calling. See what happens on the turn. If you raise, the problem is you force him to have a good hand.
It's like round beef or something.
Where's Carrot Eater?
He's playing the tournament, obviously. Big tournament
6 is
grinder,
on.
man.
Mike folding the 9 triz. Kevin gonna get in there with the jack 6 of hearts. Makes it 20. Some Kevin on Kevin action at last. Kevin calling Kevin with 6-5. Neither player flopping well here. Check, check. Neither player turning well here either. Kevin's going to bet $25 and Kevin's going to fold.
Yeah, I think so.
They have the best hands anyway.
Yeah, they had satellite. I might do that for that big time. Pony and 3K to go smoke.
Why are you mad that he's playing the 3K one?
I might do a satellite, though I'm not going to pony 3K.
What did they have a satellite?
They got numerous.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
They start.
It was 3, 6, and 9, I think, last night. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock.
Yeah, for the tournament today.
Yeah.
They probably run 8 or 10 of them over the course of a few days.
Let's see him, Scott. He's got 9s.
I think they probably
Gonna
start
limp the
Monday or
6.
Tuesday next week. I think you just go look at
Seed 8 Kevin. Gonna put in the raise all the way up to 45 with 10 of hearts.
instead of Thursday.
9s will quickly call. They'll go heads up to the flop. Ace, Jack, Jack. Just the flop everyone wanted to see. No hearts. Kevin, the raiser, continuing for 30. Sam, not a believer. He is calling. Holding the 9s. To the turn we go. And there's a king. Kevin's 10-8 now has a gut shot. Sam's 9s are still ahead. $60 now the bet from Kevin. Sam probably going to fold this time, and he does. An ace or a king also would have chopped the pot if we would have gotten that river. Would have seen both players playing the board. And another dealer change here. And I believe we've got Amanda in the box here. And we'll have a $10 Pilo bomb pot as we do with every dealer change here.
Seats on 9. Players on the list.
I think that's what it was. It's like, fuck it, I'm not. I got a reason now. Shut the fuck up.
So have you all been liking the show so far? I think we've had some good action this evening. All 7 of our players going to the flaps. Ten, 6, 5 with spades. And 3, 3 deuce. That's going to be a boat for Kevin. Also has the baby spade draw. 6, 5, 4 for Barbara. Bottom 2 and some straight outs that are no good. I don't see anybody with a spade draw here. We check through. 4 of hearts, king of diamonds. Kings and deuces for. Check that. He's still got the boat on the bottom. Kevin does make the bottom end of the straight. It's Rudy potting though. He has 3 pair on the top. And a diamond draw that's no good on the bottom. As well as a gut shot that's no good on the bottom. Kevin with serious scoopability here. Gonna repot it up to 280. This should thin the herd. Kevin with queen 7-5-5. He's got middle set.
Oh, hold on. Hold the raffle. Oh, no. Yeah.
He's got middle set and an open ender on top, and that's all he's got. That's a fold. Rudy gonna call the 210 with just a sliver of hope there. A 6 or a 4 will make him, or a 10 will make him the boat on top. Otherwise, this will be a scoop for Kevin. Kevin getting there with the spades on the top, ace of clubs on the bottom. Does no good to anybody. Kevin gonna scoop if this gets the showdown. Rudy with just over pot behinds. Kevin deciding, I think, how much he can get here. He goes for the gusto, I think, and gets the quick roll from Rudy. Now, all the bomb pots here are run twice. They're not run twice. They're double board. So running it twice applies like when you have an all-in in a game that usually has one board. Like you may run the board out twice. and then split the pot that way. Here, we just have 2 boards the entire time in these bomb pots, and each board gets half the pot. And so on the stream, it's all double board PLO bomb pots. Out on the floor, you two have your choice if you're the dealer, if you're the button rather.
Thank you.
You could choose to do Hold'em or PLO. You could choose 1 board or 2. 2 boards, 4 cards is the usual choice, and I think it's the best choice. The next best choice, I think, would be 1 board, 2 cards. I don't think anything else actually works all that well.
Sorry, guys.
Couple limps and Kevin with queens.
5 call, 6 bet, 35.
Makes it 35. Rudy. Folds. Iceman with Jack 10 suited.
2. 2 bet, 135.
Iceman going for the re-raise up to 135. Sam with the baby suited ace just folds. Kevin has queens. I think he's going to be doing the opposite of folding.
135.
Goes for the re-raise. And that'll do it. And that's Megan in the box, by the way.
How'd you know?
Another ace 8, ace 7, flush is coming on the river.
Thank you.
Pretty lady, red lady.
I prefer black.
And I never lie.
Couple limps here with some suited hands.
Excited.
Iceman getting a free look. Ace is up for Sam.
5 check. 9 check.
You check through. Iceman picks up a pair of deuces.
5.
Thank you.
Bet.
Sammy, thank you.
15 from Sam, who now wants to get some value.
2 call.
And will do so. Iceman needs a deuce. He does not get a deuce. Sam fills up.
5 bet.
Three's full of aces. No more value.
Thank you.
Nights are not good to see you. I only got 47th in that tournament, unfortunately. Same difference, though. I mean, I don't care until we get to the big bucks. I don't care until we get to like 2 tables in a tournament that has like 1,600 runners.
5 straddle seat 6, $12.
And hopefully I can find some deeper runs this summer as we get there. Maybe I can find some better results when I head out to TCH Houston in a couple weeks for the Poker Atlas series. Planning to hit a few of those tournaments.
40.
Rudy with ace king making it 40. Kevin calling. 5-4. Gonna go heads up. Ace king versus 5-4. Who you got? Megan's gonna collect the chips and we'll go heads up. Queen 5-3. What a flop that is for Kevin. Middle pair and a club draw. Rudy continuing for 30. Weak pair plus draw probably plays better as a call. I think he'd rather raise though. And Rudy's going to just get off the hook with ace king probably. Unless he decides to pursue these back doors. And which he does. Backdoor clubs, backdoor Broadway, 2 overs. 9 of diamonds does not help his cause in any way. Now he's checking to Kevin, our last aggressor.
How long has he been here?
Probably close to 8 years.
160. Get that from Kevin. Rudy going for the check shove. Going to apply max pressure to this middle pair. That said, on this board, it is quite hard for Rudy to have a better pair and a better flush draw. He has a better pair or he has a flush draw most likely, unless he has a flush draw that has a 9 in it. But how many of those does he have? As Kevin does make the call. Jack of clubs will give Kevin the flush. Already have the best hands. Kevin in seat 8 gonna stack Rudy. Megan gonna ship that pot his way. Yeah. I'll tell you how the day 2 went at that tournament. I got queens against jacks. That's good. And then I got ace king and shots with ace king and got a little dead money. And then I didn't get a lot of other playable hands. Like I took some small pots and then I went dead after the ace king. And then I ran 9s into jacks and that was the end of my day.
Thank you.
All right, good luck, everyone. Nice hand given.
Looks like Rudy calling it a night.
Seat open. Live stream.
We'll go 6-handed. You know what, 6-handed, it's kind of nice. You get a lot more hands where you're going to be in position.
I was saying she's
Going to find yourself playing a lot more like button versus big blind type hands, blind versus blind hands. Get a lot more interesting spots than, say, if you're playing under the gun full ring.
Raise 25.
And then you just play really good hands from early position. Kevin, first to act, has 4s into 25. Barbara calls with a suited ace. Sam with 5-3 suited. They say it doesn't miss. Between these 3 players, there is actually a steel wheel between them. Not that that means anything. King, King, 7 means that Kevin's 4s will be best at the moment. I think that 5-3 suited might have actually missed. Barbara leading for 10. Has an ace, which could come in handy if this board double pairs. Sam calling. So will Kevin. Tiny bet into that pot. We go 3 ways to the turn. 9 of spades should probably dampen the enthusiasm.
5 check.
Checks to Kevin, who checks. Kevin fading an over or a board pair. He fades everything. Fours will be good at showdown. His queen of hearts.
3 bet 20.
Barbara going for the $20 bet, the tiny bet again. Bet, check, bet. Usually a fishy line, though, when the board doesn't really change. Kevin, not a believer. Ace high. I can beat ace high.
Kings and 4s.
Fours will beat ace high. Kevin going to take another one. Both of our Kevins up 4 figures. Sam the big winner. I do think the commentator voice became a bit of an edge for me on Sunday in that tournament. With that ace-king hands, I opened. Older guy 3 bets up to like 125. I'm playing about 750 deep. There's not really great sizing for a 4-bet. Like I have a caller between me and the old guy, and there's another caller, and I just say $250,000. And got it down to myself and the other ace-king, and then we got in and we chopped.
5 call.
And there were pairs that folded. We both missed, but there were pairs that folded. Not much folding happening here. Raise to 15, a bunch of calls. Kevin in seat 6 with the king-queen bumping it to 110. Michael with king-jack offsuit. Going to call. Iceman's got enough chips that he can call with the 8s, which he will. Barber with the 6-5 offsuit. I think this is where you get out of the way if you're him. Barber makes the call. Sam with 10s. See if he goes for another back race. We saw him do this earlier tonight with 10s. Does decide to just call this time. We're going to go 5 ways to the flop. Only Kevin in seat 8 sitting this one out. See who manages to hit this one. Jack 3 deuce, it's going to be the king-jack offsuit of Mike L. that is going to flop top pair and the best hands. Barber with a gutter. Tens and eights might feel okay if this was heads up, but 5 ways, usually in a multi-way pot, somebody has something.
9 all in.
Kevin with the king-queen, though, is going to fire the 250. Mike gonna shove slightly more than that with his top pair. Should get it down to just the 2 of them. Kevin will be drawing to just 3 outs when we get there. Barber's gonna look like he's thinking about this. He should just fold. Assuming it's actually 6-5 offsuit here, just fold. You have just the gut shot and a couple of low cards and 2 players who have put some money in here. He is going to make the fold. Sam has 10s. Again, second pair in a 5-way pot. This hand is looking pretty light here. Be one heck of a hero, and he is going to fold. Kevin rather gonna pull those few extra dollars. He's gonna need a queen. He gets the queen. He gets the queen. Kevin going to stack Mike L.
Pretty good tonight.
I know.
3 outs.
The best hand I had all night. Good night, gentlemen.
3 outs coming through for Kevin. More stacking continues. Am I going to have to get out there and save the show at some point? Now it's a 5-handed.
Yeah, for real. Just cherry pick like the big stacks from the.
See if he decides to reload or not. And you can't even pin it on one dealer tonight. Everybody stacks somebody tonight. Not that I'm the type that waves the dealer. Looks like Iceman's put the straddle on. Barber makes it 15. Sam Conn along with the pair. Iceman with the ace-10 going for that squeeze. Ace-10 offsuit. Out of position. If you're going to play that, re-raise it.
Called 250, you know?
Yeah.
250.
Barber really should be getting out of here. Hand that doesn't flop all that well.
I almost re-raised you on the pre-flop.
Hard to flop a good draw. Hard to flop a top pair that's not going to be dominated if a bunch of money goes in. He is going to fold. Playing this deep, Sam. Gonna call with the 7s.
Spicy hand.
What'd you have?
Can certainly try and flop a set here.
No.
Heads up we go. Iceman versus Sam.
Have to be off.
Well, okay, fine.
I mean, if you want to argue that,
9-8-3.
then it has to be the same suits, right? Has to be jack
No
of
set for
clubs,
Sam.
4 of hearts.
Those aren't the scary overs, at least. 75 from Iceman. Gonna get called by Sam. Doesn't think Iceman's there yet. The 4 of hearts. Very unlikely to improve Iceman. The 3 better. Who does check now.
You can go an entire stream without seeing
Check,
aces,
check.
queens, like any of the premium hands. You can go
The Barry Greenstein, the ace on the river, is going to give Iceman the best
while
hands.
everyone else is showing down monster hands and flopping sets, and you're just folding. Crack somebody else's set today.
Iceman goes to the 110 on the river and gets called by Sam. Perhaps thinking this is a straight draw that missed, and he's going to try and rep the ace, but not this time.
Thanks for your patience.
Thank you.
Megan going to step out. Everyone who's still here is a winner. I hope you all feel like winners for spending the evening here watching TCH Live. As we continue with some 1-3, sometimes more No Limit Hold'em. William Waddy, the New York Nitwithy, Kristen pressing the buttons. I think we've got Ryan dealing the cards now.
A couple people on the list.
Really?
Phil.
That set, they all look the same from the top, so you never really know.
Phil might play, although I want to know if
I think it's Ryan, right?
that'd be a good look for him.
It's not Ryan, it's Ashley. Damn it! It's Ashley. I swear to God, they look like they're the same on top. We need better cameras. That's the second time I put my foot in my mouth. That's Ashley. Apologies, Ashley. Ashley's an excellent dealer. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Check, check. And Sam turning a royal draw. And nobody has quads on this all tens board. The best hand is going to be Kevin's tens full of nines. The only pair there.
Can you switch the mic off on that other headset, please?
It's 100% the Lots of checking. Checks over to Sam, who makes it 50, holding ace king on the bottom and a royal draw on top, and also nut diamonds on top. Pots it to 50, and I think Barber calls here with his pair of aces. The queen pairs, deuce on the bottom. Sam going to scoop. He's got nut diamonds. And he's got ace-king on bottom. Check, check. This one going Sam's way.
Ace king high on bottom.
Diamonds, and then trip tens with ace-king.
I was just looking at the ace-8. I didn't see you at the king or the jack.
And yeah, 10 of clubs was on the bottom, so there was no royal coming for Sam. But he had nut clubs too. Like he had 2 nut flush draws, which is a lot of nut flush draws. And Ashley going to send him the chips.
Nice.
Good luck.
When I had the ace, you had me out correct.
I pulled a full house on the bottom.
I would have made full house on the top.
Sam has quads here. I'm not going to get into it.
All right. You know, I remember the days when it was harder to confuse the dealers because there was just 2 of them per show. 40 from Kevin with the ace-king. Kevin gonna call Kevin. Queen 3 of diamonds. Heads up. Aces and kings for Kevin. Kevin with a gut shot. And if you can keep track of what I'm saying, that makes one of us. $35 from the player with top 2, sitting in seat 8. Seat 6 with a gutter. Gonna call. Deuce of diamonds. Swing and a miss.
You don't call, I call. You call. No way, no way, no way.
And the 140 bet does get the fold from queen high. That's another win for seat 8. Ragnar Overbet, good to see you in the chat. One of our many chat regulars here. 1-3 no, it holds him. 5-handed at the moment. Translation, seats open. It's 1-3 with a $1,000 cap. In case anyone's around looking to get in the action, just come on in. Looks like we have some more Kevin versus Kevin on our hands. Ace-6 making it 15. Ace-5 making it 50. Iceman with King Jack of clubs might decide to come in here. He's going to come in for the 4-bet up to 205. which clears both Kevins out of there. Looks like we got the 6 and the 12. Come on, get that button straddle on. Let's get the max straddle. You're allowed to re-straddle until the button. Sam limping. Kevin with the steamdoller. Raises it up to 50. Kevin with the 9 deuce of hearts is not going to fold. He's going to flat the 50. Sam will come along. We'll go 3 ways. 9 in the window. 9 the best hand at the moment. 9's on the queen 9-7 flop. Sam with the open ender. $65 from Kevin with the 8s. Kevin with middle pair, gonna call. Over to Sam, who has the open ender. Also going to call, feeling like he's getting a good price. 3-1 on his money. Jack on the turn will give Sam the best hands in the form of second pair. 8's now holding the gut shot. Or they could get pretty dynamic here. So we check over to Kevin with 9 deuce. A lot of rivers could change the nuts here. Nine deuce going 180. And Sam's hand just improved. Not only do you have an open ender, you have a pair. And you block the better straights. Makes the call. Eights just have to get out. Heads up, we go with 700 in the middle. Ace of spades on the river. No further improvement for anybody. Jacks will be best if we get to showdown. Sam with the jacks is going to check over to Kevin, see if he wants to bluff his pair of 9s with no kicker. He does not want to bluff. He's going to take it to showdown, going to see that he got outturned. Not a lot of boards that are going to be comfortable with that hand.
Yeah, I thought he was on the flush draw.
Yeah, I did too.
Just call him with the jack, I guess.
The good news is nobody's gone broke, which would not be good for this game.
It's got real straighty there, real straighty and flushy.
Yeah.
No.
When you was holding when he ever said.
Oh, shit. You heard me with a boom. The straights were there.
Yeah.
The draws got there and the flush.
I'm putting the 6 on. King 9 of clubs. Iceman making it 20.
G-Dog.
Iceman just going to take it down with that raise. And we'll continue on. And number 55 on our way. Six is on again. Sam limping. Kevin with a better six. He's got ace-6 off. 26 from Kevin. Sam gonna call. We're gonna go heads up. Both players flopping a pair here. Ace-10-7. Kevin going to make it 30. Sam gonna call. Turner's gonna pair the 10.
Say it. Say it. Say the line. Huh?
Oh, you want little? No, I'll wait till he comes and then I get my one a day, right?
You gotta get it in.
One a day. Have you noticed when I do?
85 from Kevin.
Very noticeable.
Sam gonna call. To the river we go.
Ready?
Kevin gonna fill up. Aces full of 10s. Sam now playing the board. I don't expect Kevin's gonna get any more money here. We'll decide to do the betting himself. 250. The best Sam could ever do is chop here. He's playing the board. He is going to fold.
Not a full table.
All right.
Ready. Do you want your name that's ready on
I'm
that?
going Kevin's way.
Oh, it was all?
Do you want to find the button? No.
Most likely, do you have a player coming in?
I'm sorry.
Filling seat number 7.
We can't have the button.
Well,
Got to split these Kevins up.
No,
You were gonna check that.
I was ready.
Did you have a chance?
Because my, that's why I was like.
He'll wait a hand before coming in. Can't come in between the small blind and the button unless you're buying the button.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think so. Hold on there, Kevin.
You know what you had? You had both. You had both.
Sorry.
King Jack of Hearts for seat 8, Kevin.
I actually thought you had 10.
Iceman defended with 9-5. That may be a blurry camera, but none of those looks like a 9 or a 5. Kevin's still ahead here. From Kevin. Iceman just gonna fold.
I have to bet.
I'll be ready in seat 7, buying in for the maximum, which is $1,000. Ray starting out with Jack 9 at diamond's going to make it, I think, 50 over this $12 straddle. Kevin with the suited ace, ace 3, makes the call. Sam with ace 10 of diamonds calls the 50. Three ways to the flop. 9 deuce deuce, ready, flopping the best of it. $75 from ready will probably clear this out. See, I'm thinking about this.
Hey, Kevin. I know there is. Hi, Kevin. Great, how are you?
We were hopeful that you'd come over here.
Nah, man, I don't want to go on. What's up? Yeah, I thought, when I saw the 1-3, I thought it was just a regular 1-3 tip. I didn't read it. Right, yeah.
It does make the fold.
Phil, come give away all your tricks.
All your tricks, bro. You're the ice man, bro.
Be sure, check out all the promos at TexasCardHouse.com. Got some good ones here in Austin. Ladies' night every Friday. Ladies get half off of their club access fee. Quads of the day. Quad 4s today, $900 in that jackpot. Quads in your hands, $400, PLO or bomb pots. Kevin making it 35 with ace 5 of diamonds, and I just see ace king get folded. That feels like either a misread or somebody not at the table. $90 from Barber. Don't know his holdings. Does not feel like a fold. That is going to be a call. So heads up with almost 200 in the middle. King 7-4. No diamonds though. Whatever Barber has, it'll be good enough with this bet, I imagine. He makes it 50. Kevin gonna call. 3 of diamonds is going to give him a double gut shot. $210 from Barber. This is one of the better turns for Kevin's float. I don't see how he can go away yet. Looks like Kevin has opted for a call here. He's going to miss this river, the 10 of hearts, which does bring in the front door hearts. We don't know what Barber has. Barber checks it over to Kevin, and I think he's going to bluff here. This may be what Barber wanted. We're going to find out whether that's what he wanted. Kevin going to go pretty big here, 800, a little bit over pot. Very polarizing. Call, then bet when checks you. Certainly could be, that's the slow play. He's going to call Barber with, is that ace-king? That is ace-king for Barber, so Barber had the ace-king. And perfectly good bluff catch, can't did it, and he had the nut blocker with the ace of hearts. Well played by Barber. Checking that river to induce some bluffs. That's exactly what he wants. He is $800 richer for that decision. Kevin raising it with ace-deuce, Sam coming along. Neither player flopping well here. Five of spades will give Sam the open enter. Kevin a gut shot that's no good. We go check, check. King is going to pair. Kevin's ace will be good. Check, check. We got Frank joining us in seat 9 now. He's starting to fill in again. Queen for ready. Frank gonna defend. Our two new players will duke it out. Frank flapping the 3-outer with the 9. Freddie gonna call the 20 from Frank. Freddie pulling ahead with his king on the turn. Frank's 40 gets called. And now Frank getting there once more with the trip nines. Suck, re-suck, re-re-suck. $75 from Frank. Reddy's got a call here, and he's going to call. He's going to wish he hadn't. Frank picking this one up. Actually going to ship it Frank's way. Ooh, Poker Monkey rolling the nut low there. I did that the other night. Real bummer when that happens.
What did you get the plate? Blank. What did you get the plate? Blank. What you get the plate? Plate. What you get the plate? Oh, no. I thought you were saying the
15 throttle.
It makes it 50 over the $15 straddle. Kevin in the big blind's going to 3-bet his queen 6. Makes it 200. Which will just end it now. Frank waking up with 10s. Nice time to do it. Imagine he'll be putting in the race here. 120 is the price. Kevin with ace-5 suited probably thinks about continuing, and he does. I think this has got to be the end of the road for 8-4 though for Reddy. Call 35, can't call 120 though. Loco heads up to the flop. All spades, Frank with the 10 high spade draw, queen 7-3 is the flop. Frank was the 3-better. Frank will make it 80.
Right color, wrong suit.
Right color, wrong suit. Feels like it happens a lot. See if the next hand goes better. He is having a good night all the same.
Born and raised East Boston, man. Probably one of the few. I've been all over that.
No straddle this time. Kevin making it 15. And Iceman
16.
Running back, he'll end up defending his big blinds and he'll be dominated. And at least that's my prediction.
He saves us.
It would save us a lot of time.
What do you know? See if Iceman can find an 8. He cannot.
Two check.
Jack, check 4 of the flop instead. Check, check.
Two check.
3 diamonds on the turn.
6 25. 2
Kevin gonna take it down with the $25 bet. Had the best hand anyway.
Thank you. Trying to struggle up.
Oh, we got up to 25.
I see 3 straddles. 1, 3, 6, 12, 25.
Next time.
8 fold. 9 fold.
9's for Barber. Raise looks to be 78. Ooh, Kevin waking up with ace queen and the $12 straddle. Bumps it up to 210, it looks like. That'd be hard to fold to anything to raise that size. Probably plays best as a call. Maybe 4-bet every once in a while. This deep, I don't think you really need to do that though. You could still just play this as a set 9.
Two calls. 210.
Sounds like a call. So it is. We'll go heads up. Which side of this coin flip have you got? How about Barber's? Set of 9s. Middle set. Kevin down to just some back doors. Kevin, the last aggressor, going to continue for 325. Rainbow flop. Barber going to go all in for 2,500. Perhaps targeting an overpair, which Kevin doesn't have. Pretty aggressive here. Problem is, you let Kevin off the hook with whatever bluffs he has. I think I might have called in Barber's seat. Let an overpair fire the turn and then probably go for it then. Instead, you have Kevin facing this massive jam, and then just imagine if he folds queens. Imagine if he ever folds queens here. What a disaster that would be. Kevin folding the ace queen. Understandably so. Barber gonna take what's in there and call it a day.
Thank you, players. Enjoy your night.
Actually stepping out. I'm told it is really Ryan this time. Let's see if Kristen's trolling me or not. We'll find out in a moment.
Found out real fast.
I do tend to agree, yeah.
Doing all right? How about you?
Okay. All right. Yeah, Ashley says I can take my foot out of my mouth. Apologies again to Ashley. Yeah. It shows how bright I am in this booth. Anytime I try to sound smart, I end up looking dumb. Like, that's just the rule in general.
All right, dealer change bomb pot, guys.
All right, so we are going to have a dealer change bomb pot, as we usually do. $10, 2 boards, 4 cards.
What do you have?
What is he?
Yeah.
See some decent bomb pots this evening.
A little TV time.
No, I was actually thinking about it. I'm going, yeah, maybe making a move.
I was trying to think about some his ball aces. I'd be like, I think I
I
go all
definitely
these out
wanted
like
to
he's
end
fucking
it.
ripping his steps.
I didn't want to flat. It was either raise or. I just wanted it.
I almost called.
Looks like 9-5 deuce with a couple of hearts, and then Jack 10-8. No, those are rainbow boards, actually. Either way, it's going to be bottom set for Barber.
No, you wanted the TV time.
And a wrap on the top.
There's a jack out there. I'm going, my overs might be live, but I think he's got a set.
I just always check dark small blinds in these bomb pots. He's going to check.
6 check.
Wrap for Sam on top.
That's going to be 70.
Ready with 2 pair and a flop straight. Kevin with open ends are on bottom. Calls ready, $70 pot size bet. Back to Barber. He's got the wrap and the set. Bottom set though. He's going to call. Sam getting out of there with that low wrap. We're going to go 4 ways to the turns. That's a lot of ways.
4 players.
6 of hearts and a jack of diamonds. So Barber going to fill up on the bottom. He's also going to turn the nuts straight up top. Things are looking up for him. Trip jacks for both Kevins.
350.
Barber making it 350. Kevin with ace, king, queen, jack. One-way hands. Just the one-way hands. He's got nothing happening up top. He's going to have 350. He's going to call it 350. He's going to need some help to go with that jack. Ready with the open-ended straight flush draw on the bottom, as well as a straight that's no good. Over to him now. Up top, he does have 9s and deuces.
7 calls.
He feels like he's got enough. He's going to call. Kevin going to fold his other jack. With the other jack, he's going to fold. 3 ways to the rivers. A 10 and then an ace, so it's going to be jacks full of aces for Kevin on the bottom. Would have been quartering with other Kevin if he would have hung around. Up top, Barber with the nuts straight, the 8-7. Has bottom boat on bottom. Thinks he could be good. He's going to pot it. He's going to make it 1,400. Now Kevin with just bottom boat, or just the boat on the bottom rather. I really hate calling for half. You're probably good for half. You're only losing to aces. And there's only 2 aces left in the deck. I probably call and pray that Ready calls. Have some more dead money in there.
That's a call. 6 calls.
And it's going to be a call for Kevin. Ready doesn't have a lot behind. And does have the straight, but it is a paired board. Up top, just 2 pair, 3 pair actually. Pretty weak sauce though. This is a hands I have an easier time folding. Really thinking about it. He is going to fold.
Showdown.
Chop, chop.
King, queen.
Lucky river for Kevin.
Yeah, he had his check.
He's got the bigger boat on the bottom.
Barber was scooping until that river.
Straight to the 10. That's a shot.
That's why I wasn't gonna pot it. I'm trying to hope that he was gonna call. Come on, ready? You're supposed to be ready. Why didn't
You cannot find it.
Mind you real
You
quick.
wanted to bring him in?
Las Colinas, that's going on.
But he cannot bought it. Like he was on
Going on into this weekend quarters only guaranteed $400 buy-in at the newest location.
I guess I was just hoping to take the whole thing.
Over at Spring,
I had it.
Thank you.
tournament going on there, 300 buy-in, 150 guaranteed.
Done.
No,
Ace.
Ace came
Double
up.
big bonus on that one at
Yeah.
$1,500. TexasCardhouse.com or Poker Atlas for all the details there.
Right, Kevin? You knew Ace was going.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Any paint, let's just any paint, any ace.
Yeah.
1, 3, first action.
Thing, I might be the biggest pot.
5, 6, $6 straddle.
Oh, yeah. More than that.
Looks like the 6 is on.
350. There we go. 36 pulled out.
7 pulls. 8 folds.
Yeah.
Ready
9
limping
raises.
his suited connector.
2 folds.
Frank raising it up. Barber with the 9s again. And did him solid the last time.
3 calls, but it's going to be 5.
Balls the 25.
5 folds. 6 folds.
Clears out the blinds. Relays we go to the flop. Barber with a set of 9s once again on this King 9-4 flop where Reddy has bottom pair. Barber checking it over to Frank the Razor, who has the least of this board.
40.
40 from Frank. Probably a check raise coming. Probably not as giant as we saw the last time. And it won't get him anything here.
7 folds.
Put these exact holdings as he goes to 130, but I like the check raise here. You don't mind if some weak spades fold. You don't mind if you charge the draw. And you don't block top pair.
Again.
You could conceivably have somebody pay you with the king there. Not this time, though.
I would have just lost it.
Seat 7 is adding on 500.
Seat 7 going to add on here. Buy in for up to $1,000 in this game. You don't have the master stack on the 1-3. It's just a hard 1K. That said, as you can see from the earnings, this game will escalate all the same as games in Texas usually do.
These chips.
Whatever the stakes, whatever the city, these games do tend to get
We
big.
have a straddle of 10.
The nice thing about not taking money off the table, like you would see in a lot of casinos around the country, game stays big when you keep money on the table.
Good to go. 8 folds. 9 folds. 2 folds. 3 calls. 6 raises. 40. 7 folds.
Kevin making it 40 with the ace-8.
3 calls.
Fold slower now.
Barber gonna defend the button.
As you said.
Heads up we go.
Heads up.
663. Ace high still good. Barber with none of this flop. Kind of folds. And keep it right here. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Straddle 6, double straddle with 15. Live 15, guys. Double straddle. Two raises, 40. Three calls. 5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds. 8 folds. 9 folds. Three players. 8 checks. 2 bets, 50. 3 calls. 8 calls. 8 checks. 2 bets, 275.
See, Iceman goes for some value here with his overpair. Queen's way good on 7-5 deuce deuce. Clears everyone out.
Thank you. Straddle 6.
6 is on as we head for our 69th hands of the evening.
Double straddle 15.
On this Star Wars day.
$15 straddle, guys. Live 15.
May 4th, 2023.
Can you try scanning your cards? Yeah, can you rescan your cards? It lost it. There we go.
And of course, you see all the memes where like you see people crossing the streams with the various fandoms.
All right, your action, Sam. 5 folds. 6 folds.
15 is on here.
7 folds.
Barber, ready, Frank, all limping. Nice man. Gotta check his option.
4 players.
Queen,
7
8,
checks.
deuce, couple of clubs, pair of 8s for Iceman.
2 checks. 3 checks.
The best hands here. Gutter for ready. Deuce is gonna pair though.
7 checks. 9 checks. 2 bets, 20.
Iceman gonna go for the bet now. Little $20 bet. Doesn't have to work that often. Ready gonna call 2 overs in the gutter. That's not one of his overs. The ace of spades.
Checks, 2 check, showdown.
Check, check. Eights will be good.
Pair of 8s.
Kevin, look at these juice.
Well, boats, yeah. TCH Las Colinas opened yesterday.
Thank you.
And as we speak, they have their grand opening tournament happening right now. $400 buy-in, $250,000 guaranteed. Starting flights through Saturday. Also, also some promos here.
Max
9 hours for $99, both at Las Colinas and Dallas for that promo.
And what name did you
Las
want for the
Colinas
live
also
stream?
with menu tastings while supply is last.
Magic coming on seat 4.
I hear the bad beef bacon is really good.
1,000.
That's the one thing on the menu that I know about, and I only know about it because somebody in the chat told me. And then I guess they did actually post a video shortly after that. But, yeah.
Straddle 6.
Las Colinas, check that out. Hand number 70. Magic stepping into the game, seat 4. See if he can liven things up as we get into this last hour. Kevin gonna spice things up here with some aces. Gonna spice up the pot. 45, the number. Nice man with suited broadways. Makes the call. See if this attracts additional callers. Both hands should generally be folding. 10-9 will get out of there. Looks like King Jack offsuit's gonna see a flop here.
3 of you.
Ryan about to give us a flop 3 ways. Jack 8-5. Iceman with a straight flush gut shot. Magic with top pair. Kevin with the overpair. Something for everyone.
8 bets.
Kevin gonna be looking to protect here. Goes for 80.
I want some twigs too, man. What the hell? I want some twigs too. What the hell? What is it? Twig?
Iceman gonna feel pretty good with this combo draw.
2 raises.
275. Magic top pair mediocre kicker, or second kicker. But mediocre against a bet and a raise. So I think my point stands. You just have to fold top pair. That's the problem with King Jack offsuit. You flop top pair and you have to fold without putting any more money in. Back to Kevin with aces. See if he wants to just go for it now, or does he want to pray for a clean turn like a 3 of diamonds? A lot of turns you're not going to want to see with these aces, especially not holding a club. You don't want a club. You don't want a queen. You don't want a 7. A 10 or a 9 is not ideal either. A 4 is not ideal. He's going to call. We're going to go to the turn. And there's the 7, which does not actually help Iceman, but it does complete some possible holdings. Over to Iceman. Just under 700 in the middle. He's going to shove for just under 1,000 effective. Kevin, the effective stack here. And 10-9 just got there, the obvious open ender. Iceman could certainly have a set here as well. He can have 8s, he can have 5s, he can maybe have jacks. Gotta be tough for Kevin facing this overbet. He's not blocking the nut flush draw. That's the one thing he does have going for him here. He doesn't have the ace of clubs, so it could be a nut club draw. It could be something like ace 5 of clubs even. Disgusting spot for Kevin. What do you guys do in the chat? You have the aces, you get this flop, you get raised. And now you're facing the jam for 1.5 times pot on the turn. A turn that does complete one of the draws. But you know what? It completes one of the draws. It doesn't complete them both. If there were the 7 of clubs, I have an easier time folding. Really hard to fold aces in general in a heads-up pot. He's going to call. He's going to try and fade the straight outs. He's going to try and fade the flush outs. He's trying to dodge a 9 or a club. 5 of spades will give the aces the hold on the first board. And Kevin going to scoop here on that 3 of hearts on the second board. Iceman flopping too many outs. Too many outs. Not coming through either time. Kevin going to get the full double at Iceman's expense here. Brian going to cap these chips. We'll get him shipped over.
Yeah. 63.
Back after this. All right, we got that pot shipped over there. Ready to continue on here. Definitely check out that Poker Atlas Tour event at TCH Houston coming up in just 2 weeks. I'll do my best to get out to a few days of that. Can't quite do the whole thing. I wish I could do the Memorial Day weekend. I gotta be on the road to Vegas though that weekend. Otherwise I'd be there.
What's that?
What's worse is that Houston is several hours in the wrong direction if you're going to Vegas. Why couldn't Houston be west of here?
8. 4 raises. 25.
Berber making it 8 in this unstraddled pot. Magic going at 25 with the 6s. Kevin going for more than that with the ace-queen off, making it 85. Suited Broadway for Reddy, gonna call that 3-bet. Kevin electing not to try and set mine with those 3s. Magic will try and find himself another 6 as we go 3 ways here. No set, but the 6 is still ahead on this 7-7 deuce flop. Kevin continuing for 200. One of the safer flops for 6s. Kevin could just have an overpair. Magic gonna make the fold.
Alrighty, y'all, that's gonna be my time. New dealer coming in.
Dealer change happening now.
Thank you, appreciate it.
As we're in this last hour. Power hour. Get those bigger pots, you get those straddles. You only have so much time to get unstuck on stream. The players want to keep playing afterwards. The game certainly continues. I think this is Eric in the box. Hart's mistake the beard.
See it on table 9.
Of course, we'll have a bomb pot here with these dealer changes happening every half an hour or so tonight. Actually, every half hour. That is the usual amount of time out on the main floor. I'll get these cards scanned. Queen 5-3 rainbow and ace 5-3 with a couple of diamonds. Barber with a couple of little draws there. Magic with some good diamonds and a queen. Ready with the open ender on both boards. Ready made at 75. Barber calling. He has the same open enter. Magic also calling with his diamond draw. Of course, the turns come the wrong way. Diamond shows up on top. Bottom pair's the 3. Nobody in his hands holding the case 3. Check, check. Check. We see the case 3 and we see the jack. So that is going to be the 10-9 straight for Barber on top. That'll be the nuts. Check that. The scanners appear to have gotten crossed up here, I think.
Betting 305.
Ready making it 305. I think the jack was on the bottom, which would be if there was the jack on the bottom, that would make it aces and jacks for Magic. It does make the call. Yeah, they did come the other way. That's right, as we see the other shot now. So, yeah, so aces and jacks for Magic, and then the queens and 3s also for Magic. The 3 pair for Ready. Gonna get him scooped. I think we're just getting these rivers right for the graphics so that the numbers go the right way. And that is a scoop river Magic. So we get a look at the earnings. Barber, Sam, and Kevin having good nights. Other Kevin also up a lot. Magic making a splash right away with that scooped bomb pot. Frank up a little. I assume this is the hat that Thomas liked. Both Kevins are wearing hats. Personally, I like Seed A Kevin's hat. the Texas Card House hat. You can get the merch at the various Texas Card House locations. Austin, Rio Grande Valley, Dallas, Las Colinas, Spring, and Houston. 6 locations now. Middle pair for ready here. Kevin's got nothing, I imagine. This will just be a fold.
Three games in a row, bro. $80 bro. $80. No. Like all together was $80. 20. Go ahead and book it. Get my money back. Let's do it.
Sam, you're going to be under the gun even though he's gone.
Keep it going, dude. I'm gonna rub in his face.
Straddle 6.
Hey, look, I can win all the gambles when I don't actually have money on them. Go figure.
I'm missing one of your cards still. Thank you.
Thomas, I don't know what hat you're talking about. Oh, I turned a hat into a commercial. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think I'm doing back here? Of course, I'm gonna plug things. I'm gonna plug TCH things at least. Hashtag company man. As we go 3 ways here, and Iceman and Kevin both flopping themselves top pair. Barbara with bottom pair.
Betting 30.
It's Barbara going for 30. Both top pairs calling. Ace of diamonds will give Kevin the queen high diamond draw.
He's betting 50.
Barbara going for 50. The better queen gets out of there. We go heads up to the river. 6 is going to pair on the ends, which means that Kevin's kicker no longer plays. Queens and 6s with an ace. Barbara checking now. Don't know that Kevin really needs to press the issue here. He will check. He will turn it over. Queens and 6s with an ace. That'll be the winner. Okay, Thomas, so you like seat 6 Kevin's hat, yeah. Like I said, they're both wearing hats, so... Like, we have 2 Kevins and they're both wearing hats. There's got to be some kind of rule. I mean... Like, they're really making this hard for me. Imagine we just have an all Kevin lineup one day.
12 would be the minimum. Straddle 15. 15.
All Canada, get Kevin Martin down here. He actually knows what he's doing, though. $45 from Iceman gets a call, where I think Kevin with ace queen in seat 6 is going to increase the price with his better queen, the ace queen.
6 raise.
225. Iceman just letting go the king queen suited.
Hey Jesse, I'm asking you to put the mic up.
We talked about it last night.
Barber gonna fold. He's giving these spots some thought. I'm not actually sure how much he was considering continuing with Jack 7 suited. That seems like a fairly easy fold in a 3-bet like that. Easy for me to say in the booth, though. And hey, he's won all the money, so he has some idea what's going on. Go Mets, I agree.
Now it makes sense.
We need to stop losing to Detroit, though. And the losses add up, even if they're in May. The losses add up. And just look at last year. We don't win the division because we just started losing to a bunch of bad teams. You got to take care of business. You can't play down. Sam making it 50 with the red queens. JB defends, and he might find himself in trouble here on 10-5-5. JB with top pair. Sam betting $3.
He just came.
Getting called by JB, who gets there. 10's full of 5s for JB. JB bets $5 and gets called. What am I looking at here? Ace of clubs on the ends. Clubs come in. Check, check. What the hell did I just see? Are these the actual hands? King 10 and queens, are those the actual hands there? My God. There's a lot of questions I have about that hand, guys. There's a lot of questions I have about that hand. We have the cheeky $3 bet that gets called, and then you get the nightmare turn. Like I don't understand anything that happened from the flop onward. I especially don't understand the check. I mean, I just don't understand.
Nothing.
Somebody explain it to me. Sam and JB once again getting a piece of the board. See if we can find more than a min bet this time. 15 from Sam gets called by JB.
15.
They get heads up. 8 of diamonds. Check, check. A little more understandable this time. They check, check again.
Good playing with y'all.
Enjoy.
See you next time.
And looks like C3 going to call it an evening. I mean, I don't sit here trying to torch the players. Like, I just don't understand. Like I got to say something when I see something just that mind-boggling. I really want to know how that would have played out if that river was a queen instead of an ace.
Yeah, I played him.
That's what I want to know.
Like when we met him day before yesterday, we played together. So he said we have played.
Cut you some slack.
Nine Triz made a couple of appearances there.
man. Just be happy with your triple.
654, both players. Frank and JB with an open enter.
What? That was a big one.
They're
That's
both
enough
going
for
to get there.
109.
JB is free rolling here on his 3 of spades turn. The 8 would give JB a better straight with his 9-7. Frank makes it 35. JB calling. There are 3 spades out there. Oh, there's the 8! JB Rivers the better straight. 35. I know there's spades. I think you have to do more than just call here. He is going to just call. And he's going to win. Wait. Was that hand misread? That was a misread. I'm told that's a misread on the 9-7. He didn't have 9-7, obviously. We see the pot getting pushed Frank's way. Yeah, Thomas, I have no idea what happened between seats 1 and 5 on that hand.
Biggest stack left.
15, right, Graham?
Yeah, like so he said.
Oh, he was running hot.
Yeah.
One of your cards.
He will not play now.
Who is that?
The guy who's magically
Oh, Magic.
Mark.
Right?
Yeah. Mark, we played a lot with him.
magically disappeared.
Say that when he comes back.
Magically disappeared.
Magically reappeared.
Reappeared, yeah.
3-way flop here.
1 sec, 2 check.
Top pair for Kevin. Makes it 80. 85 rather, and gets that through.
He probably didn't feel comfortable. The guy who left. With all
That's
this
what he
shit.
said a minute ago.
Yeah, they must be
Yeah,
Yankee
there's a
fans.
lot of-
Clearly they must be
he
Yankee
has the
fans.
biggest stack probably he's ever
I like
had.
your theory.
$8,000, yeah, biggest
Check show middle set. Pretty uncomfortable.
yeah.
So just lead
He
or
could have squeezed some money out. He was
Straddle stick.
because he showed like $1,000 on him on a $300 bet. I was like,
It's 2,500.
yeah.
At least 2,500.
I was like, fuck, he's never calling that.
They gave him some easy money.
30 from Kevin. JP flatting with ace-4 of spades. Iceman gonna flap to 30. Sam gonna try and get some spades, and lucky for him, he doesn't get any. They would have been no good on ace-queen-7 all clubs. In this case, Kevin and JP with top pair, nobody with clubs. There's the 10 of spades. See, Sam and Kevin both with gut shots here. JB, though, doing the betting here. 25. Gets over to Kevin in seat 8. Raises it up to 100. JB snap calling. Kevin getting there with the straight on the river. He already had the best hands. It gets better. Porter was straight out there. Over to Kevin on the button. 321 in the middle. We'll see what he goes for in terms of value here. Full pot gets the quick fold from JB. Inside half an hour ago now. Be sure and join us for the Dallas Final Table every Saturday here on this channel. Come back here on Monday for the 2-5 Noam and Holden. I have Dante in the booth. You may have me in the booth. 50 from Kevin gets repopped to 150 by Reddy, who has ace queen. I suspect Jack 10 suited will be calling the 3-bet. I'm going to have to look up hat versus cap after the show to see if this is right. What Thomas is saying here as holy combo for Kevin. Open ender plus spade draw ready with middle pair. Makes it 75. Kevin having too many outs this time. Flats of 75, looking for an ace, 9, or spade. The 8 is one too small. Ready going to fire again with middle pair. Attacking those draws on this board makes it 150. Kevin calls again. Ten of clubs. Kevin does not get there sufficiently. He only has a pair of 10s. Reddy's queens will be good at showdown. But Kevin gonna leave this river here. Makes it $500, which is almost Reddy's entire stack. What's he trying to say, though, with this bet? He check calls flop, he checks calls turn. What hands does he do that where the 10 improves now where you're beating the queen? Or are you just trying to say, I had you the whole time? See if this works here. It will not work. Reddy will see right through it. And Reddy gonna pick up a nice one here. Queens for the second pair. A lot of draws miss. And he will successfully bluff catch Kevin. Well done, Reddy. Six is on. 12 is on. From Reddy now. 10-9 offsuit. Magic with the same hand is going to call. Kevin with king queen suited, going for the 3-bet. Makes it 125, which ought to work. We'll see if it does. Reddy not in a folding mood. Nor is Magic. We go 3 ways to the flop. 6, 6, 5, they all miss. 2 diamonds. $250 C bet from Kevin. That will clear it out. Ready, getting right back out there with the king-queen offsuit. This time deciding to limp, though. That'll be JB raising the queen-jack suited. Eights for Iceman, good enough to come along. The worst of aces for Kevin. Does make the call, ace-6 offsuit. Back to ready our open limper. Goes the call route here. 10-5 deuce. Somehow everyone misses. They do say it's hard to make a pair. Iceman's eights are best. Ready continuing for 60, about half pot. Overs plus backdoors. Iceman going nowhere with eights. Second pair. We go heads up to the turn. 3 of clubs. None of those backdoors coming in here. JB gonna go for another barrel. Makes it 210. Iceman calling, about 2/3 pot left behind as we go to the river. 4 of clubs is gonna put 4 to a straight on the board. JB giving up though. Check, check. The eights are gonna win a showdown here. A shove would probably have gotten the job done. Any ace or 6 making it straight though. One, 3, 6, 12, 25. That's a lot of straddles. JB limping. Iceman with the ace-king this time makes it $100. Magic with ace-jack suited. Calls from the button. Sam with 9s. Lots of playable hands going around in this $25 straddle pot. Sam calling. Back to JB, our limper, who's gonna call. We're gonna go 4 ways here. 7-6 deuce, top pair for JB. Sam's over pair of 9s. Still the best hands. JB moving all in for his remaining 3-10, holding top pair. Magic with overs and backdoors. Has some equity here. He is going to call. Over to Sam, who still has an overpair. They're only 9s. If he does call here, that would put about 1,400 in the middle. Magic with about 800 behind. Sam raising all in. I like this a lot better. Really turning up the heat on Magic, denying his equity. Overs and backdoors. He does certainly have some equity here. Like, you don't mind if he folds. Magic not going to fold, though. Magic going to do some gambling here. He's going to look for an ace-jack or some clubs. Here we go. Sam looking to hold with the 9s.
Floor twice, 3 ways.
Anything?
A 10, and there's the 9 for Sam. And JB going to make trips on the second board as we run twice here. JB and Sam going to chop it up.
got the coverage.
And actually, Sam's going to scoop a side pot here. Remember, JB only had about 300 or so. So,
How you doing, Jay?
so he and Sam are going to chop up the main pot, and then Sam is going to take hundreds off of Magic from that side pot.
You bet, Sam.
Sam, once again, the big winner.
You weren't scared? You knew you had the best hand?
The only thing I was like, draw or something, like, I put him on a draw, to be honest.
Who?
JB and him, I don't know. Because 8-9 got there, everything is there. He had an ace up.
No, I knew JB didn't have a draw.
You're at 1,000. Alright, thank you everybody. We got Jared coming in.
All right, we got a dealer change coming here. Eric stepping out of the box. We'll go to what I assume is our last bomb pot of the evening. About another 15 minutes or so.
JB, one time.
No, there's a side pot. There's a big side pot. Aaron and I, yeah.
Kevin.
Players getting their tens out
Yeah, I
here.
was gonna say that earlier, but I just won that pot, so I was
See
like,
what we
alright, I'm
got in
not
the
gonna
box
say
here.
anything.
I didn't get the first time I saw it.
You just walked in right after that pot. I was like,
Jerry. That's who we got in the box.
I give you permission to volunteer me. Feel free, whenever you want.
Is that the message you're talking about? I didn't recognize you.
Oh man. My favorite.
We were talking about it a lot yesterday.
A lot?
A lot.
It's, the rule is with running it multiple times and multi-way pot, I think that's only allowed on the stream. I don't know for sure. And that does have to get confirmed with the floor. Like everyone has to agree to it. And then the other thing is, like, all the action happens on that street. All right, $80 in the middle. And I get some flops out here. King 6-3 with spades, a couple of them. King 9-8 also with spades. Opens for Kevin. Iceman with a king and an open ender. Lots of checking, no real nut hands here. Which will change on these turns here. 7 of hearts and then a 9 of spades. Spades came in. Sam has ace high spades on the bottom. I don't think there's a boat. Trip 9s for Magic. Lots more checking. Magic with a set of 3s on the bottom pots it. He has got set of 3s and trip 9s with a 5. Certainly some kicker problems there. Sam calling with his nut spades. JB with his set of 7s up top. 4 and a jack of spades. Spades will be good for Sam, despite the paired board. And then Magic does make the straight on the ends with the 5-3. Magic and Sam gonna chop this one up. Sort of an anti-climax with the bomb pot there. So get this pot chopped up. One more reminder in these last few minutes. Las Colinas, they're open And they got a tournament going on. $250,000 guarantee. Starting flights through Saturday. $400 buy-in there. You can also go over to Spring if you're closer to there. $150K guarantee, $300 buy-in there. Again, day 1 flights through Saturday. Day 2 on Sunday for both of those tournaments. TexasCardHouse.com for all the details there. Also, check that out on Poker Atlas. Speaking of Poker Atlas, we're just 2 weeks away from that Poker Atlas tour stop in Houston. Should be a fun series. Be sure and check that out if you're so inclined. Back to Hold'em. 86 hands.
Kevin! Kevin!
20 from Frank. 25 rather, JB calls. Some suited gappers. Magic, Queen Jack of Diamonds this time. He gets in there. Ready going for the 7 deuce. Makes the call. Kevin, hey, I'm suited. I'll defend straddle. 5 ways we go. 5-4-3 with hearts. 7 deuce. Flopping a combo draw. What? Kevin, top pair and an open ender. Frank and JB have the gut shot with the 7. 45 from Frank gets called by JB. Magic gets out of there. I imagine the 7 deuce special is going to be continuing here. Goes for the call. Over to Kevin. Top pair, which is the best made hand at the moment. Screenshot this before it goes away. 7 deuce does have the most equity for the first time in the history of poker. In a 4-way pot at that. Kevin going for the check raise up to 245. Frank and JB going to have a hard time hanging around. Ready with too many outs, though. Ready, going for the back raise will win $1,600, 7 deuce. I love Texas poker. Massive Overbet Jam. Top pair and an open ender that could just be super dead as well, though, is the problem. Official count per our graphic is 1624. I think Jerry's giving us the exact count right now at Kevin's request. Kevin making the call. Kevin making the call. Kevin looking to hold here. Ready. Needs a 6. He gets the 6! 7 deuce special up at the spade draw, which will break out for Kevin. 7 deuce. Gonna get the full double up. Oh my. I told you Power Hour could get spicy. I told you. Here we are. We have 7 deuce. Splashing in there. And then piling $1,600 in on the flop with a combo draw. And getting there. They run once. And they didn't make it easier either. That was a 6 of spades. Like, we did actually see the straight flush gut shot come in for Kevin over there. He had hope. Oh my God. Two more hands. See if we can top that. I think it'll be a bit before the dust settles there.
Okay.
Hands 86. Flag that one.
Okay, so now
That's, I think the internet would enjoy that one. The wider internet beyond the 75 of you or so watching us here live. Be sure to hit like if you haven't done so already. I mean, we just saw 7 Deuce play a gigantic pot. How can you not like that?
okay, so 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4.
5 minutes? Lucky number 8. Lucky number 8.
Okay, they're out of 4.
Looks like 15 for Magic, 10-8. Kevin with Kings. Gonna get right back on the horse here. Looks like 65.
Okay, we have 2 players.
Frank folding the Words Are Hard special to 9
And then
twos
you
of
have to be
hearts.
worth at 9, right? Yeah. You're a beast, man.
I think Magic's called here. We'll go heads up. Jack 10, 7, 2 diamonds. Kings are still good. Magic with a lot of life though. Middle pair and a gut shot. We go check, check. And there's the 8, 10s and 8s for Magic. Bad news for him is that it is 4 to a straight here. Not the best feeling for 2 pair, but could certainly call the $75 bet from Kevin here. He does just that. To the river we go. Kevin now looking for some help. Ace of clubs, in case Kevin's life couldn't get any worse. He gets kings and he gets this run out. The hands after you know what. Check, check. The penultimate hands going Magic's way.
Thank you. Okay. Go ahead and
Here we go. Last hands of the night, hand number 88. Ace king for Sam, making it $20. And nobody wants to play against Sam, so Sam's going to pick up $4 in what is the final pot of the evening. So just about time to sign off. Thank you all for watching tonight. Be sure to join us next time on this channel. Hit subscribe and get those notifications on. Find out every time we go on air as we see these final numbers scroll by here. Next stream, I believe, is Saturday, the Dallas final table, as we have every week. And then join us back here for some 2-5 from here in Austin. Dante will be in the booth. I'll probably be in the booth as well, schedule permitting. On behalf of all the dealers, producers, Kristen and David, I am William Waddy, the New York Net, wishing you a good night. Thanks for watching.